make it. Oh man, I won't make it, Holmes. Legit. She said I'm first. Dang it. What's up, Leah? Well, I hope that works now. It fell in the fish tank. I hope it works. That would suck if it don't. Watch it blow my computer up. Pow! Have water on it. Ah, it works. Yay. What's this say? Hey, Brian. Still no package. Oh, God. So I wait and wait. Chevy Fish, what's happening? Man, I'm all trashed. No big deal. COVID shipping. Yeah. It just sucks that with it being the way it is that you can't track it because you said because it's in Canada. That's weird. But that's what I'm saying. I thought that shipping to Canada would be easy peasy. I didn't think there'd be an issue at all with it. Shows how much I know. Shows how much I know. But hopefully it gets there soon. But if it takes till Christmas, you can't ever say I didn't get you something for Christmas. That's what I'm doing. I'm planning a bunch of my shipping that I'm sending out to show up on Christmas so I can look really good. Mike Green, what up, what up? Chevy Fish, Cichlids 23, what's going on? How are we doing tonight? Hopefully quite well. That would be super cool. Oh, you don't want us. We could squeeze that. No. We don't want to do that. Where's this one? No, that ain't what I want. That ain't what I want. Oh well. That's what happens. I can never get it right. So how is everyone doing? Do you guys see my video yesterday that me and Luke made with the 8 bazillion pounds of stuff that Mark Shrimp Tank sent me for winning that? That was crazy. I mean, crazy. That was an incredible prize. Sorry, me and Luke just got done playing wrestling. Red Fancy Tigers. Yes, sir. Reason why I have... Hey, I'm sorry if it's real bright in here. But, hold on a minute. I need to check something. 1270, 60. Okay, this is all still good. Hold on. All right. Okay, I guess that don't come up anymore. All right. I just had to make sure that the camera was working. Excuse me. I learned a few settings on this sucker yesterday, so I was just making sure none of them changed. Yeah, so anyways, yes, they are red fancy tigers. Here's the thing is one thing I want to say about the lights. I'm changing, the lights are the same, but I don't like not running them as often. I mean, I like running them not as often because it keeps my electricity bill way down. But, you know, I would like to run them a little longer than I have been. But the problem that I was having is, the algae issue. And the algae issue was due to, my lights being too close to the tanks. So what I have done is I raised this middle section as high as it would go. And it's actually like snug over there, and I have it chained up just in case, but I mean, it's kind of like pushed up onto the bar, and over here I have it chained, and there's a crossbar here that supports the shelving, and that, so it's got some pressure on it, but I don't jam it up there, it slides around. But so the only one that's not is the middle one, but now they are 7 inches off of the tank instead of, what were they before, 2 or something. So now they're 7. The tops are 7. But what I'm going to do is the way I made the tanks, or the way I made the shelves, at least this one over here, the 90, but this one, the way it's set, it was just the way it's set. But the face of the tank is the same as the joist coming off the floor. So I'm thinking of dropping something like some fabric across, or something black, or even making something black, but like, some sort of plastic or something, paint it black, and then I can lift it up and hook it, work in the tanks, and then drop it back down. And then I'm going to do something on these too. You know how a lot of people got the doors and all that? Well, I want to get, I don't know, something cooler, make something cooler, I mean, doors are really cool and they work really good, but I don't want to be the same, so I got to make something different. What? Yep, that feeding dish was sweet. Really? Is that really your name? Does anybody know this person? Nasty, gross, smelly teenager? That's funny. Welcome. Yep, that feeding dish was, I know, right? It's all of his stuff is still right here. I don't know if you guys can see. I haven't even done anything today to put it away. So all of his presents are right here. Yeah, I'm redoing the electrical, so I took off. I had an extra plug back here, but lifting the lights, I want it cleaner. Only thing I want to be able to see is the PVC and the airline tubing. I don't want to see nothing else. So, and I didn't need that. That was for when I was running all those fish tank lights that I had before. That I had 800 lights plugged in. But yeah. Yeah, that ashtray, that tray you sent me is really cool. I mean, you got to figure this can't be cheap. Sorry if it's a little dirty. I've been putting food in it and feeding my tanks. Hold on. I'm a real kid. Me and Luke were just playing wrestling with his WWE guys, and he plays all the music that they have when they're coming out. Hulk Hogan's just sticking in my head. But yeah, this is it here. But yeah, it's etched. This is a big dish too. It's probably 3-4 inches across. It's pretty cool. I do like, it's glass. It's not plastic, so that's what makes it even cooler. Well, yeah, I would say glass. Yeah, it's not plastic. Yeah, it's glass. But Yeah, he sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 11 things. Oh, yeah, the trees, 11 things. Sent 11. I mean, that was, yeah, that was really, really nice of him. So rare in the hobby that only a couple people in the U.S. have it. Chevy fish. Nesterodon. Oh, yeah, I can't. Nasty is out of Toronto. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I'm good. Somebody knows him. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I like how he did he does his name. What's up, buddy?
Can I have your phone?
Well, of course. I can always have my phone.
Not gonna give your camera.
Do whatever you want. All right, what am I missing? So rare in the hobby that only a couple people in the U.S. have it. What's that? The dish. Oh, no. I'm great. Rare fish of mine had fried today. Oh, yes. Congrats, sir. Oh, Luke just found out tonight that the clouded archer died. Yeah, that didn't go so well. I told him I'll get him another one. He said he was going to name him Cloudy 2. Cloudy the second. Yeah, he was quite upset. Catfish Cherry, welcome, welcome, welcome. Chubb Aquatics, welcome, welcome. And Amano Shrimp, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all? Hopefully pretty good. Yeah, it's yeah, Leah, he sent me a bunch of stuff. You know, when all I remember him saying that it was the large, I don't know, the large his large package. I tell you right now, I mean, if you even drop it down to, let's say, $5 per everything he sent me, you know, it's over $50 just in stuff that he sent me, and then mailing it to me. That guy is something else, man. I thought TO meant timeout. I'm dumb. Us Canadians don't say Toronto, just TO. What, Bubba?
Do you take the cover out?
Why?
Trying to go in VR.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Just stand right there. I'll show you how. You just pop the rubber things.
Yeah.
And you just strip it off.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's little clips.
Oh, he looks.
And then you just lift up on them. You just put your nail behind them and just lift up on it. So then the whole case pops off. And then, then you just go like that. There you go, dude. Don't drop it, please. Have fun.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. The one, like I had told you guys, the one had the fin on it. I don't know if anybody ever paid attention when I was telling this story the day. The fin on it got a white spot. Not like ick, but it kind of got like a cloudy white spot. You could see through it. Then one day the white spot turned to a hole. Just a little pinhole. And then it split all the way out the end of the fin. And then it split all the way to, you know, where it's connected to his body. And then he had a spot on the side that, like, I thought he had cut it on a branch or something. and then all of a sudden it got bigger, 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 bigger. And it looked like, like something took a bite out of him. And then his upper fin got a perfectly curved bite like this out of it, like something came up and took a bite out of him. And all these things have been red. So that I put like cupramine in there. And he'd like it. And he would look better. And then, but anyways, this hasn't gotten any better. So, then the other day, my wife came down and said, "Hey, do you see the clouded archer?" And I was like, "No, I haven't looked in there. Why would I see it? I don't know. Find it." And she's like, "It's not in here." So I was like, "Well, it probably jumped out," just being sarcastic. I said, "Look on the floor." She looked around and she opened up the doors underneath the tank, and I guess it had jumped out the back, flipped, went into the cabinet, and flipped all the way to the front door. He was big. He was probably 4.5 inches. He was a big fish, but so I used to keep lids on it, and I'd leave the lids off. I don't know. I guess I got lucky that they never jumped, but I didn't think our fish would ever jump. So now I have the lids back on it. And the archer that's kind of messed up, I have him over here in the 5-gallon tank that's been running for a long time. And I just put the 4th day. I did 2 days, water change. Today's the 2nd day with the medicine to heal the sore spots, so they're not red anymore. So it'll start to heal. Because his side is sore and his side looks better and his fin looks good. But they said at the pet store that, and another thing, what I want to do is I have 120 gallons, a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. Well, the Savrums got those white patches on their fins, on just the fins. It's not like salty spots like ick. So I'm figuring it's from stress. So anyways, I did put Ikex in there. I did 3 days of that, and now all the spots are all gone. So, but it wasn't salty spots. They were on the fins only. So I was going to leave the one that's injured in there, just do them all at the same. But they said if I didn't take them out, give them special meds for the sores that he has, then sooner or later it would get really bad. So now since they're archers, and I think that the issue's becoming a problem due to the archers are top water, the Savrums are, middle to lower, and they have babies. Well, they might find the archers to be, they don't like them around or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get suction cups and get really good suction cups and put them 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and then probably 2 on the back. So one whole side, let's say 1.5 feet deep, or could say wide, and then 2 foot deep, in the tank. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of plexi. I was going to do it with slate, but I'm afraid if it was to fall and slide and fall that it could bust the tank or something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of plexi, and I'm going to put the plexi on top of those suction cups. And so it would be 6 suction cups holding that plexiglass way up high that only the archers can get to, because I'm going to have it to where the top of the water, in between the plexi and the top of the water, is the height of the archer. So the archer can get up there, get away, but the Savrums can't get up there because they're too tall. So they can't make it. So the archers can go up there and hide, but no one else can get up there. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, if a Severn wants to go up there, he can go up there, but he's going to have to go sideways and he'll have to sit like that, which they're not going to be comfortable and they're not going to want to do it. So it'll give the archer a place to hide. So that's what I'm saying. I don't introduce new fish to my tanks. I actually got rid of my blue dolphin because we were videoing it for a little while, and the blue dolphin was going up, nailing bolt archers and the side. So I took him to the store and sold him. So I think it was stress because, the Severums, they get real pushy when they start to lay eggs. Well, something was going on because they've never eaten. The first 3 times they ate their eggs, because they didn't know any better. The 4th time they had their babies and they got squirmy wrigglers, and I took them out and raised them up. That's what's down there. And then the next batch, they laid the eggs, and just before we could go get them, they ate them all. So something happened where they ate them all, like 5-6 hours after, and I didn't understand it. So then they laid them again, and I pulled them out of the tank, and I don't know what happened. I would get wrigglers, but they all died. So I don't know if it was a bad batch, but like we would look in there. I had a lot of airflow, moving around in there and everything. I put the methylene blue in there, but I put what it said I'm supposed to put. I see some people say, I put 1 drop in and, this and that, but I put what it specified, and the guy at the store said that wouldn't matter, that I'd dang near have to pour in the whole bottle. But there was nothing wrong with the tank. The tank water was like 76 degrees, and like I said, the ones that would hatch, you could see them wriggling, come down next day, there are no wrigglers. So something happened where they didn't live this time. And so anyways, now I have the archer in there to heal up. I'm going to put the shelf in the tank. And so hopefully the next time they have babies, or next time they lay eggs, that they'll sit them until they turn to wrigglers again, and then I can reach in there, pull it out, and put it in the tank. But I don't know. The only thing I did different from last time was I have a bare bottom this time. Last time I had gravel. So I don't know. I don't know what it could be, because I thought a bare bottom would be better for them. And the only other thing I can think is a parameter was off that I didn't know about, and it killed them. I would think that's have to be what it is. It might have had some ammonia in it or something. I didn't know, but none of them lived. So, but anyways, he's in there. Today is day 4. So it goes 24 hours till tomorrow. So I guess my question is to anyone in here that knows about fish, I need help. So tomorrow at like 8 o'clock at night, 7, 8 o'clock, will be the end of 4 days of meds. Is he all right to come out of the 5 gallon, be put back into the 120 if all the red soreness is gone? Or is he good to go in there no matter what? Because he's gone through 4 days of Furan 2. They gave me Furan 2 to give him to heal him up. So it'll be 4 days. Now he's in a 5 gallon, so a 10 gallon gets a whole pack. Well, so every day I was putting in half a pack. So he's only gone through, because they're like, bro, do you know how much it's going to cost for you to medicate the whole tank? They said, what do you got, a 90? I said, no, it's 120. And he's like, dude, you're talking like $50, $60. So I put him in the 5 gallon. So I just need to know is, will it be all right for him to come out after 4 full days of meds, a Furan 2, due to the fact that he had the injuries that he had? Dan Slee's in the building. Yeah, I'll make sure that, well, what I was thinking of doing is I was thinking of cutting some some PVC and making it long enough to where it goes all the way across the tank. But where it shoves onto the suction cups. You know what I mean? Like put the suction cups in the end of the PVC and then stick one end in there, bring the other end in, and it snugs up, but it shoves that suction cup on. and it'll keep the suction cup kind of pushed on at all times. And I was going to do do them like, 10 inches apart and then lay it on top of it like that. But it'll give them a place to hide. Because then I was even thinking, like, if I tie something floating, like take some pearlweed out of one of the shrimp tanks and like stretch it across and like, I don't know, tie some fishing leader along the bottom of it. That way when the Severums look up, they really don't see anything as much as they would pearlweed, so I could do it like that maybe. Oh, yeah, zebra plecos. Yeah, I just had a buddy of mine asked me how many I could get him. I told him as many as he wanted, and I think it was 12 of them. I think he had 12 of them, but when I just messaged him the other day to tell him I'm sorry that this guy hasn't messaged me back, he said that he sold the 2-inchers. So all he has is 1-inchers left, and they're $100 a piece. But he said he'll sell them to me for $75 a piece. So I mean that's a lot, having $25 off the price of a zebra pleco. But this guy, he's one of the top zebra pleco breeders. They call him Pleco Joe because he's the only one around that actually. His forte is zebra plecos due to the fact that he's retired from Ford Motor Company, right? And let me get off of this now. He's retired from Ford Motor Company. Well, he doesn't need the money, to take care of himself. He wants it all for his grandkids. So what he does is he like buys up every adult that he can to have babies. And then he just has as many babies as he can and sells them all and, gets that cash. Sorry. The new stand. Oh, let me see, let me check this tank, see if we can see these little guys. See, it's too bright. Dang it. See if I can get rid of that brightness. Come on. Now, hopefully this turns and we get a better picture. We can view this a little better. I'd wait too. Not sure, but yeah, I'd wait after Med's done to see if anything shows up. Yeah. All right, I wait to see if his source flare up. We got to wait another 6 days. Okay. I just, I don't like him being in that little 5-gallon tank, but I cover it with towels, the front of it, so he doesn't freak out when we walk by. But the back side's open, so he can see the shrimp tanks and everything running around over there. I don't want him, in blackness. And then, you go to move the towel and he just freaks out. So he's actually in there with, he's covered, but, he's. See what I'm saying? That brightness. Let's see, that's, there we go. Try that. And then let me kick this on. Because it's not really that bright with me sitting here. I mean, I look over there and it doesn't look. There we go. That's a little better. Dan, these are the babies from that orange-eyed whatever that I stuck in that one tank, and she got pregnant, and I put her in here, and she spit all of her babies out. That's these babies. They're growing so fast. I would have to agree when they say that if babies are in a tank all by themselves, that they grow faster. Because I took her out I don't know, a few days ago and put her back in that tank, figuring, let her get buried up again. And these guys are just growing really fast. I just don't understand why, I can't, it doesn't video better. It's not a hard, what I'm trying to say is it's not a color that's hard to video. I guess it's just this camera's crap. I'm gonna have to one day make some money and buy a better camera. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll leave him in that tank. But what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'll do a big water change, so he's in fresh water. Yeah, I'll leave him in there probably another week, just so he can relax and there's not a big issue. I don't want to put him back in, stress him out, and he breaks out again, and he's back in the same situation. Yeah, these shrimp, boy, they're all over the place. What's happening, John? Finally got email. My second rack is here. Ha! Gotta go pick up tomorrow. I personally go with the Cobb Spotlight type LEDs. Yeah, my lights that I got here, I mean, I can't be happier. Well, I could be happier if I had braces up that didn't make it seem like I was in a tanning booth. If I don't look up, I'm okay. But the thing is, like I said, I'd rather have healthy tanks than, it look in a certain way. I mean, it looks really nice when the lights are really low in the tank. But I got the lights at the strength that I got them for a reason. I like them bright. If I wanted them super dim, I could have bought them at 2,500 lumens instead of 5,000 lumens. The 2,500 was nice, but it was just really dark. I probably could have left those on the tank, but it is what it is. All I have to do is just build something to cover the front of this. And I mean, even with magnets, if I just use my earth magnets, these magnets here we use to hold panels on, big metal panels at the auto show. So I mean, I could get something that's super thin, just put it up there, put 3 magnets on it, it'd be perfect. Just cut them into pieces, just double the pieces up. I wouldn't want to take off a whole piece all the time. But yeah, like put 1 or 2 magnets on it, take the magnets off and work on the tanks, and then, just put it right back up there and you'll be able to slide it around because the magnets aren't going to move, so share it, stream with all your friends on Facebook. Do all the babies look like that one? Yes, I believe so. Here's a different one. But these are, I mean, they're, oh, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, a week and a half old. They're a good size. You can see them good, but all about the game. That just looks terrible. It's just really weird. Oh. Yeah, see, now that he just getting goofy. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe it is bright in here. It just doesn't seem it when I'm looking in these tanks, so. About as best as I can get right there. No, these aren't Rilis. These are Caridina. They are a cross that I did with 2 shrimp. And these are the babies. I just went and bought 4 more tanks today too. So I'm going to move the Severn tank out from down there, put it in the other room. And then I guess I started pulling out the fancy red tigers from my chrome tank down there. And I started putting them in this 10-gallon up here, and I found 3 buried mamas, and the tank's packed full of babies. So it looks like I'm going to do pretty good there. But I need to, break both of those 15s down. And I'm thinking I could turn, instead of using that 5-gallon, I can use this 1 15-gallon as a med tank, and then just take the metaframe one out, or use the metaframe as a med tank. But I want to take all the wood and the boost and everything and plants and everything that's in that metaframe tank and put it in my big tank back here. So I'm like making it larger. And we have no shrimp. Nice regrets on the new tanks and 2 crosses. Got any fun projects? They're actually looking really good. It's a lot of red. I mean, some of them are coming out to be solid colors. I can put this over here and we can kind of watch it walk around. Oh, sorry. Let's auto that bitch. See, this one over here is almost a solid red. And of course, every time they just walk away. And this one here is like clear. Not sure yet. Then this black one looks like it might have been a crystal of some sort. Well, yeah, crystal black, no duh, but you know, it's you know, I'm just not sure if that's what it was or you know, I don't know much about these shrimp yet, except that they're super incredible because it's, you know, you can use them. You know, just knowing what they were or being able to tell what they were. Pumpkin King, just being able to tell what they were, you know, that's what you use because, like my tigers up here, the babies are already having orange eyes. So, I don't know if they're all from the same batch, but I saw some the other day that have orange eyes. So, but no matter what, they do not like to come out. They all hang out back. They all hang out on the sponge, all over the sponges. They don't walk around on the substrate at all. And I need these babies to be hatched. I need them to be kicked off, and I need them to grow up because I need to get all that substrate out of there. It's the last tank that needs changed because it looks terrible with that samurai soil. Oh, and yeah, so and this tank over here, the update on this is I have Red Galaxy Fishbone babies over here now. She finally let them go in there. So that tank over there will be coming soon too. Hopefully they'll start having their babies in that tank also. So I have 2 tanks going with I pray. I've had these shrimp way too long to, you know, they need to start doing something. You know, not just to sell them. It's just they just need to start to reproduce, you know. So they're just really slow. And there's nothing you can do. Sometimes that happens, you know, but you know, it's you know, what do you do? I mean, I didn't want to give up on them and, you know, and give them away or sell them. You know, I hold on as long as I can and do everything I can to you know, and wait for them to breed. And they, you know, did it once. One time they bred one whole time. And after that, they've never bred since. So now we broke them up, and I got 2 tanks, but this one they had the babies in it. So that one they haven't yet. The Red King Kongs are getting bigger. We can come over and check those out. Only because I like babies a lot. Babies let you know that you're doing something right. There's one cruising around with his parents, saying, "Dad, hey, can I get $5? Come on, $5. Come on, I want to go to the movies with my friends. Come on, Dad, please. $5, just $5. Don't make me ask Mom. You know what'll happen." Oh, and if you guys notice, there's a bunch of little flaky stuff laying around the tanks now. That is because if you guys, I don't know how you couldn't have seen it, but I told you guys a long time ago that my buddy, well, a guy I know sells food, and that I've used it, and it was really good. Well, I bought some off an auction the other day and bought some extras too. And so it's a snowstorm and it's bread bites that I put in there. But the shrimp go nuts over my food, all right? I mean, I don't push my food because my food would be my food's expensive, right? So that's why I don't push to sell it because, I don't want to try to talk somebody into spending, what it costs for me to make it. Well, this guy, I mean, I feed my shrimp with my food and they like it. They just swarm it. But I saw something when I put that stuff in the orange eye blue tiger tank. It went down on top of the new Indian almond leaves I got. Oh yeah, everybody, my Indian almond leaves. If you guys check the store, the website, I got tons of Indian almond. I got so many supplies right now, it's crazy. But it fell on a leaf, and when it hit the top of that leaf, there had to be 30 of them. I've never seen so many orange eye blue tigers eating at one time. So he does sell bags up to like 1,000 grams. I think it's like $50 or something, 50 some dollars. So it's not horrible, but I'll feed it a few more times and I'll see. Nylock is great on dry fruits, reasonable pricing. It lasts forever. Brian, I just sent you a picture of my cichlid tank. Check that out. I would, Chubbs, but I don't have my phone. Luke has it. Crack sack, need to get me some. You need some crack sacks, Leah? I got to go out and strip the trees. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I was supposed to go to my buddy's pet store today and go get a bunch of big 8.8 pound bags of the not strata. I wanted to say fluval strata, but it's the black humate. He sells the black humate. He doesn't sell the fluval there. I went to Petco yesterday to get the tanks, and the 18-pound bag that I usually get was instead of $49.99 online, it's $38.99 or something. I was like, well, but here's the thing: is I only have I'd only have 6 tanks to fill with substrate. Well, the substrate I have left is enough to do, I think, 2 or 3. So I'd only need an 8-pound bag. And if I get an 18-pound bag, I'm going to have substrate sitting around and not using it with the bag open. I'd rather have a brand new bag sitting around, for like when I reset tanks and stuff. But so I'm going to go get his stuff. He's got the 8.8 pounds, and it is a little more, but I don't have to spend cash because I have a lot of store credit. So I have, like $350 left of store credit over there. Hey, Leah, how you doing, pretty lady? Hey, B, is that like snow? Yes, it is. I found some, and all the shrimp love it. Yeah, I'm not saying anyone that no one else makes it good, but this gentleman here, Joe, he's the first one that I've ever seen, well, that I've ever tried. Because you got all these big brands and stuff saying, yeah, snowflake. Well, I don't know how it came across that I got some of Joe's stuff. I don't know if I ordered something from him and he sent it. I don't know. But anyways, I got his stuff and I put it in a tank and I couldn't believe it. I just the smallest amount. I cut it up with a razor blade, get it super small, because it swells up and then it opens up like this, and then they just come in and they devour it. And it gives them something to nibble on all the time. I have not fed them hard food for 2 days. I fed them the snowstorm the first day. Then I fed them the bread bites. The bread bites do the same thing as the snowstorm. But this bread bites has, bear with me, I don't have my glasses, says a grazing food made from 100% organic barley, which will not pollute the water. It is a natural source of beta-glucans and humic acid. Well, we all know Indian almonds releases humic acid. The substrate that I buy Sea Cow, it's not Sea, the black humate, that's got black humate in it, but it's all good, they say that, Indian almond leaves are like, I don't know if it's it could be like healing properties. I wanted to say like a medication, but I mean, I know a lot of people that say if your shrimp ain't doing good, put Indian almond leaves in there, and the humic acid that comes from the leaves can like cure them from whatever, something within that humic acid. Well, anyways, this stuff here, he says that this is good for their digestive system and, making them stronger inside, so if they go nuts over this, okay. Now the protein, this is like a hard, crispy stuff, it's I don't know. This says food. Oh, it's a food pad high in protein derived from Artemia bloodworms. This is the first time I've ever heard anybody put any of this in their food. This is no joke. Artemia bloodworms, chitin, and amino acids, designed to not only provide quality protein, but also help their body utilize it for growth. Now, one of the biggest things that I've heard a lot, but I did it just, and not really paid attention about why I did it. But I have fed bloodworms because they say, they're proteinish, and shrimp like them. Well, then when I split the red Galaxy Fishbones up, when Dan told me to do it, he said then feed them the bloodworms. So right after I fed them the bloodworms, they got pregnant, and they haven't been pregnant in a year, if not more than a year. So both tanks got pregnant. This one's had the babies already. So if the protein in that is that good, and he's got it in this stuff, then I'm hoping that this is as good, as good as a protein food. Because I'm going to ask him if he'll let me sell it through, here at Detroit Shrimp. And then the other tank. Oh, yeah, there's some up front. See if you guys should really like this. Well, I mean, I know you like them all, but this is the one that I got super excited over. I don't know if I can zoom in on them, but these are baby. Freaked me out. Not freaked me out, but I was really excited the other day. I went to move the substrate in here, or the moss, because the moss was getting too thick again, and the tank is packed of blue steels. So you can see there's one on the left and one on the right, and there's one in the background over there. There's blue steels everywhere in this tank. I was so excited. So if I bring this over here, I think there's 2 blue steels just right there. Then there's one up to the right coming toward the camera. But this tank's got blue steels coming out of the wazoo. But you guys know I've been tearing out all this moss, and I'm just putting a handful like this. I tear it all up, get a little handful, and then I kind of get it, and I shove it right underneath the filter, and I leave it. Well, this thing was massive. I was like, how is this growing so fast? So I went in there, and I kind of, I bounce it real slow so any shrimp will come off, and then I start pulling it off. Well, when I lifted it up, I was like, God, that's a lot of moss. So I got the first half off. I went through it really good, made sure there's nothing on it, get it out, and I put it in the tank over here. And that's another thing. If there's a shrimp stuck to it or something, I'm putting it into a Caridina tank. It's just the tank's never had shrimp in it. It just has mineralized water. It's all ready to go. So then when I went to go pull the second half out, it was just riddled. Or I don't know, there's probably 30 or more little babies in there. And I couldn't believe it. So I got a lot in my Extreme Black King Kong tanks full of babies. And I'm just, everything's working good right now. Everything that I'm doing, thinner substrates, tuning up the filters so they run way better and they run faster. And cleaning, resetting the tanks, cleaning them, all this stuff. Everything's working good. Everything's dialing in, and the shrimp are just starting to really, it's a whole nother level. And I'm really glad that the things that that I'm choosing to do, that I'm actually, now this isn't me. I'm no, I don't have all the answers, but it's, right when people started saying stuff is right when I started going, I just don't, something's bothering me about these tanks, just something's bothering me about these tanks. They don't smell as clean as they should be. I could see all the yuck in the gravel, and I'm just like, it's just not, something's not right, and I should be having hundreds of babies in these tanks, and I'll have 100, but I should have 400. And now the orange tank, the sidewalls are covered in babies. Just covered in babies. I'll put the camera down there and I'll show you. There's, 50, 60 babies on each side. And that's the way a tank should be. A healthy tank should have so many babies and it's just going nuts. Well, that was my problem. My substrates were too thick. It was hoarding way too much garbage in the Neocaridina tanks. But also in the, I don't know, I think it had to do with my water flow, with the air, not the oxygen. I'm not saying that. Shrimp seem to like a moving water. I'm not saying that it has to be bubbles, but bubbles work. What would really probably be really good in a shrimp tank is just an air stone in the corner, kind of turned up a little bit, because they really respond a lot to a good flow. My stuff's not fast, but when it's blowing, the whole top of the water's all ripply like this, and you can see it. And like I say, when you look into a tank on camera or something, you can see particulates moving around. To me, that's good water flow, because it's not desolate. It's bringing food around to them at all times. I think it's beneficial to them. I think that they like a moving water compared to a more still water. I don't know, but it just seems like they respond well in a tank that moves. Also, if a female molts and she lets off that smell, like, I don't know if it'd be called a pheromone or whatever it is, in my opinion, even in a 10-gallon, if the male's here and the female's all the way in the back, and there's not much water movement, it's not going to be as prevalent to them. Now, this is just me talking. I don't know how a shrimp senses a female, the smell, or if they smell. But I think if the water's moving more, then it's going to bring that smell around, and he's going to be like, what? And then he's going to go looking for it, and then he's going to be able to find her faster than, if he wasn't. Than if the water wasn't moving as much. I really see, my shrimp swim around. They swim around a lot when there's water movement. They're always out grazing. The only time they're really high. Oh, and another thing that I'm noticing is like a lot of tanks, sometimes you go, where are my shrimp? I can't find them. Why are they always hiding? This has changed also. Since I've cut the pipes and I've altered them and I brought all the filters up higher, at least 3 inches. Now they all have a lot of power, right? Well, I don't turn none of them down. Still, all the filters are full blast. Whatever that 40 pump can push, they're all open, full blast. Now I'm noticing that the shrimp are hanging out all over the sponges instead of underneath the moss and stuff. And I'm noticing also that I have so many pregnant females hanging out on the sponges. And it's like, okay, well, I just reset all these tanks. I'm redoing them all. I'm knocking the substrate down to, it's just at the top of the plat. Some of these older ones are a little taller, but it's right at where the plastic edge, the plastic comes up to. So I use, where's that bowl? Oh, I don't know where it is, but I use this plastic bowl, and I use like 2.5 of them, and it's like a 1/4 inch thick. That's it. And everything's just working really good. The sand, same thing. Sand substrate. It doesn't even come up to the plastic. I use like 2.5 of them, even in a 15 gallon. I use the same amount. If I was to touch it, it'd go right to the glass right there. But, everything's just, I don't know. It was cutting the substrates down, getting most of the moss out of there, and then I think the biggest thing was turning the flow up. Sorry about this. I'm not even on the show. There's so many babies in here and so many sizes. Like, look at that one just come out of nowhere. There's another one right there. So these are just things that I want to tell you guys, and especially before I forget, with my memory and everything. They say I'm still suffering from a really bad concussion. So I just want to let you guys know this. But all of my tanks, they're blowing the bubbles, or they're blowing the water flow all the way to the front of the glass. So it's hitting, going down, rolling around, and then sure dies out. But continuing doing that, it's kind of like walking in a pool in a circle really fast. After a while, the water's going to start doing it. It's going to make it a lot simpler. And here was the other thing that was super shocking. I just did water changes the last few days. Okay. Well, I did all the Neo tanks. I reset. But then I went to do water changes in all my Caridina tanks. Well, the Caridina tanks, all these have had the filters, reset, cut, and everything. I went to go clean some of these filters that the bubbles started coming out slow. I went to squeeze them in the bucket. I couldn't believe I cleaned out 3 tanks, and I had to go dump the water out. The amount of dirt that it pulled out of the water is more than I've ever gotten out of any of these filters when they ran deep. When I ran them deep in the substrate. Now that they're up so high and they're running so fast, not like real fast, but they're running really good. The tanks are, just beyond crystal clear. I mean, the algae's growing really good because the lights are 5,000 lumens. But the tanks are really clear, and that's like a huge thing for me. Look, I put brand new Indian almond leaves in every single one of them, and I did like a gallon and a half water change on all of them, and all the brown is gone, except like this one. It's just got a small tint to it, but it's just taking it right out of the tanks. But the sponges were so dirty that it was shocking how dirty it was. Look at this guy. What do you want? I don't know. He's cool looking, so he can stay. Or she. I don't know. Look at the shrimp riding it. Hold on, Jimmy. Let me get a ride real quick. Son of a bitch. It's like SpongeBob's pet snail. That's funny. DMC, what's up? Did Mark see the unboxing stream? Yes, Mark seen the unboxing stream. He messaged me this morning and said how much he liked it, and that he was very glad that that we liked it so much. And then he posted it on his Facebook or something, or his group. But I seen that today too. He said he put on there, I like this video. I liked watching this video, and I really liked their expression or something. So yeah, it was pretty good. I hope it really blows up, gets a lot of attention. But it was just it was a really amazing thing that he did. So that's what I'm saying. That guy, he's got a big heart, and I mean, I don't know. The thing I want to say is, I'm not worth everything he sent. I understand that he gives stuff away and everything. He gives prizes away, but I feel bad. It's because of how much that he sent. I really, really, truly feel bad that I got so much stuff in for free. I just don't know how to explain it, but by saying that I feel bad. Because I think it was too much. Am I glad he sent it? Yeah, because I'm going to try his foods out. I'll brag about them all day long if they're good. And a lot of people, I've seen videos that say that his food's way better than Shrimp King. That's why I'm so excited to use it. But here's the thing: is I'm not gonna throw it in the tank with full shrimp. With shrimp, I already fed with other foods. I'm not doing it, and I'm not going to video it and go, oh, look at this. My shrimp aren't touching it. That's not fair, and it ain't going to happen. That was a big poop that just flew in. So today I have not fed the shrimp at all, and the shrimp have only eaten, they ate snowstorm first, and then they ate bread bites. So they haven't eaten any hard food, no nothing. So tomorrow I will feed Mark Shrimp Tank's food, and I will give a proper report because I feed every other day. But there will not be, because I don't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to drop somebody's food in and go, oh, look, it doesn't do anything. Oh, look, they won't eat it. Well, duh, stupid. You just fed them earlier. Yeah, for one, I would never do that to make, somebody look bad. And two, I have the utmost respect for that gentleman. So I I know his food's going to be incredible, but I just want to show it like all of my tanks going nuts over it. So like they did with this stuff. I should have videoed this, but that's the thing is I want to be able to, even though I know like oh, wait a minute. Does no one, you guys let Leah, Leah would know. Leah, does anyone here sell Mark's food? Because I know Shelly Speed here in Michigan sells Dennis's food. Nordic, Shrimp Nordic. But she doesn't sell Mark's food, does she? Because, yeah, Heavy Nettle Thunder, yeah. My shrimps love the nettle mix. I use some of his foods and they will all get devoured. See what I'm saying? But he always helps people out. Yeah, John, but this is shrimp going for 8 seconds. Ride him, cowboy. I know, right? Did you see that? I was watching him the whole time. I didn't mean to just let it roll by, but I know, John, but it's look, the guy. Here's the thing. The guy wants to move, right? He wants to get a new home. He's a one-man band. He doesn't have nobody helping him. I mean, he's got his wife or his common-law wife, but he doesn't have anybody helping him. Look at all the stuff he does with his videos. Everything he does, but he's doing it all himself, busting his ass, doing everything. And then he sends me a package that's, I don't know his prices, but I'm sure it's well over $50 worth of stuff. And then he paid for shipping. I mean, I think it's a little extensive. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I feel bad like I owe him. I feel like I owe him. Like I need to send him money on a super chat, because I don't even know what all this would cost if I went to buy it. I mean, he sent me 2 packs of Indian almond leaves, 2 full packs. I mean, I sell my big leaves from Germany that I just got in 10 for $8. And he sent me 2 packs for free. I mean, okay, let's say he sells them for $7, $8. That's $16. Let's say $15 right there just for 2 packs of leaves. And then, I mean, the whole table. I mean, his leaves are, they're 5 inches. They're not little leaves, man. 5, 6 inches. They're big. Well, look, here's my hand. My hand is 8 inches from bottom to the tip. Don't ask me how I know, but it's 8 inches. And the leaf is, well, this first one is 7, 7.5. So you're talking 8-inch leaves and 2 packs. And then he sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs of stuff. One is the clay, and the other one is these shrimp and snail cubes. They're mineral cubes, and the rest are all foods. And it's, I mean, the cubes are cool looking. You drop them in there, these white cubes, like right now there's an orange Neo on that white cube. The one in the Blue Bolt tank is smaller. I don't think these things just melt. The one over there is smaller. I only put a few in. The one in the Extreme Blue Bolt tank is still pretty big, but I only put in a few to actually see. Because, look, I'm sorry, but I don't want to feed my snails. I don't care if their shells are harder. I mean, I didn't buy none of them. I'll give them away for free. I could care less. But I wanted to see if those shrimp would actually eat them. Because a long time ago, I didn't get snookered into it, but those little round balls that they say are, I got them. I don't throw them away. They're the little balls that said that they're like mineral balls, and they're supposed to add minerals to your tank. Yeah, really? I've had them for 2 years and they haven't changed size one bit. So what are they adding to the tank? They're not breaking down. So, it's just a little ball that I got swindled into buying, and that's why I don't push them. Somebody sent them to me and said, here, try these. These are mineral balls. I think it's a hoax. I just do. Nope, won't do it, won't sell it, won't nothing. I don't push it. Nothing. To me, they're fake. Now, I'm not saying that they're not, but look, I got 2 sitting right here in this tank. They don't change size. There's never shrimp on them. They can't eat them. I could bounce it on the concrete. That's how hard it is. It's a rock solid, but it's supposed to be a mineral ball. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. But Detroit, you'll pay it forward, man. Send him one of yours. It's not the size of the tail, but how you feel it. Shirts. Yeah, hey, yeah. I was check out Mark's live streams Mondays at 11 Mountain Time, YouTube. Yes. Just do the same for someone pay it forward. Yeah. No one in North America sells Mark's foods. That could be you or me. Well, yeah, well, there you go. No one sells his stuff in the U.S. And look how many followers he has. You know, I could sell his stuff. I mean, like I said, Shelly Speed sells Shrimp Nordic for Dennis. Yeah, but no one sells Mark Shrimp Tank stuff. That's what I'm saying. And the T-shirts, look, I have 3 T-shirts left to sell. The bad thing is it sucks. My wife paid $25 a piece to have them made. I just called a guy down the street I didn't know about. Like I said, I posted I don't know how many times about getting somebody to do shirts, but he says that he can do me shirts for way cheap because he doesn't screen print them. I don't know if he uses a machine or something in it. I don't know, does something, laser prints them or something. But my thing is I want to find a shrimp because the shrimp I have on here I can't use. Okay, that's why I think that's why this costed more because you know they did the lettering and stuff, but the shrimp is theirs. It's copyrighted and everything. I can't go to another guy and have him start printing it because I don't own that shrimp, so I can't have other places. It's their stuff. So the guy said, yeah, well, we could take that shrimp off. And he said, here, go on this website. It's, oops, what did I do? He said it's stuff that I'm legally allowed to use. Well, when I go on there, they have stuff that doesn't even look like shrimps and they have cartoon stuff and it looks cool. But I'm like, is that really a shrimp? And then they have this one. It's got 2 red shrimp on it, but it doesn't show any of the body scales. But they're really pretty. I mean, they really are pretty. But I want to get just a regular crystal red shrimp. But I need now. Dennis from Pure Nordic said, "Oh, well, ask Chris Lukop." I asked that guy a whole bunch of stuff, and I mean, he's so busy. I almost never, ever hear back from him, but once in a while. So he said, "Well, tell me what you want." And, I'll let him know. Well, because it'd be like I would buy the rights to one of his photos. Then I could give it to the T-shirt guy and then have the shirts printed. But for right now, I need a shrimp. I need a PRL, something red and white. Red and white, I think, would be the best on the black shirts. Red and white. Crystal red. I think crystal reds look really pretty. Even a PRL, with a nice back design, a no entry or something like that, but something that's really obvious so you can see what it is. But that's all I need. I need a shrimp. I don't know if it's a photo I need or whatever for this guy to put on his computer and do whatever and make it to where he can put it on the T-shirt. That's what I need. And he said that he is actually the type of person I need because his company operates with people that need small amounts of shirts, like restaurants and, little places like that to where they only need 50, 60 shirts or whatever at a time. So, yeah, he sent it to me, Leah. I put it in every tank yesterday. Yeah, he even gave me these little baby spoons. Yeah, I used it because you said how much your Extreme Blue Bolts reacted to it. So I was excited. I used it right away. He did Detroit got so. I had some of the balls just junk. Yeah, they're junk. So I'm saying it's what do they call that? Fugazi. But it's that's why I try to tell everybody there's so much stuff out there sold for shrimp. You know, sold for anything. I mean, everything in the world has, once something comes out, I mean, look at all the face masks and everything that are coming out. Now they have the clear ones with the flip up, and it shows a chick drinking her coffee. She can flip it back down. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? I mean, what a joke. They're sitting smiling through it. It's like, do you look better with this big rubber ring going around your face and you can see just your teeth and your smile? What do I care what your smile looks like? But that's what I'm saying. There's somebody for everything, and it's a lot of stuff is it's junk. It's it's like QVC or something. It's like ordering off of one of those things on TV at 4 in the morning. That's all it is, man. It's just a hoax. But the things that I do see that works, well, see, I have new products now that I never use. So I'm going to use those. But it really comes down to, clean, healthy tanks. It's, make sure your substrate's clean. I mean, these are shrimp, they're bottom grazers. Well, they don't need 50 pounds of food like a fish. They'll never eat it fast enough and it'll rot. And I've learned that, but it's taken a lot of time to learn how to keep a tank in a certain degree of cleanliness. It's like, like, oh, well, I'm doing my water changes. That's fine. When it's, it's not what it's all about. Like when you feed large pieces, even if you use a tray, all right, like I used to use trays, and you feed food and you drop it in. I'll probably never use this thing, it'll always just sit around it so it doesn't get ruined. But, you put food in here, you're going to get all the adults coming here. And there's going to be a lot of shrimp that don't know that food's in here or that get run off by the bigger shrimp. It happens. It happens everywhere in life, in the ocean, in the animal world, in human beings, everything, gorillas, you name it. The weak will never, they're always the ones to suffer. And what's the biggest thing that people always talk about is my shrimp don't grow at the same rate of speed. I've said this a million times, only because I learned it by teaching myself. When you feed in a tray, my opinion, because I've done it, I can prove it. Well, I mean, just over time doing it, but feeding in a tray will keep your shrimp from all getting to the same size because they all don't come to the tray to eat. It's just how it is. I mean, if you got shrimp in a 40-gallon long tank and this tray is all the way over to one side, I mean, now the shrimp way the hell over here are going to have to come way over here. And by the time that they get over there, the food could be spoiled to where they don't want it, or they just don't come over there because, they want to be alone. So that's when I started crushing the food up in my hands, turning it to dust, and it goes through the water column and goes everywhere. And then all of the babies started to grow up at the same speed or rate of speed, and because I had that issue too. But the minute I started hearing people complain about it, no one really said what would fix it. So then I was like, wait a minute, if this tray, if everyone's not eating out of here, why are they not eating out of here? It's not the tray. The tray doesn't scare them. It's just for whatever reason, they don't come up front. I mean, I have tons of shrimp that I'll feed up front, and there'll be 30 of them on the food, and the rest are all in the back. So that's when I started crushing it up, and now all the babies, raise at the same time, because I look at it this way. Some shrimp are going to want to eat out of the tray because let's say maybe they're hungrier. And then other shrimp are going to want to graze. Maybe that's the way they choose to eat. Or they're maybe not that hungry, so they're not going to travel all the way up to the front. Or they're in a good area where they're at, and they got a bunch of, bacteria, algae, all that, and they're picking away. Well, when I crush the food up, it goes everywhere, and when they're sitting there picking away, the food falls right down in front of them, and then they're like, oh, wow, what's this? So now they get some of the food I put in, and they're eating the other stuff, which makes the whole tank benefit instead of just the shrimp that go to the tray every day when you feed, and then you have the other ones that suffer. So that's where I came up with the crushing it, and because it's like, okay, why does shrimp baby make shrimp baby? And when you drop it on top of the water, it disperses, it goes everywhere. And they say, well, so it'll go to every corner of the tank, every nook and cranny, so every baby shrimp eats. Well, that's where I got the idea. I was like, well, what about every baby and every adult and every sub-adult and everything like that? Everyone has to eat. So why would it just be for babies? And then why are you going to put food in big, huge chunks? And, it didn't seem right. It seemed weird that you're just not going to just feed everything like this. And then I started thinking, well, maybe they make the food like they do just so you can look at the shrimp and go, oh, my God, look how cute they are. And then it, gets people to buy more shrimp because they want them in that tray. And they want 50 of them in there all eating at the same time, and they think it looks cute. It's like an ad, a sales ad, but we could use it for a burger mold at Detroit's barbecue. Oh, burger molds. Shrimping ain't easy. Oh, I asked them that. I asked him because I told him I want because Pumpkin King said he wanted a shirt that said Shrimp Pimp or something like that. And I said, well, can I get him on the back? And he's like, yeah, but are you going to get every single t-shirt size saying Shrimp Pimp on it? I said, well, no. And he's like, well, see, there you go. He's like, is a girl going to want her shirt to say Shrimp Pimp on it? I was like, yeah, you're right. But I said, okay, well, we can get some made, but just get them like on the sleeve. Maybe the little collar right here of the shirt or right above it. He's like, oh, we can do that, no problem. I said, all right, we'll do it like in red or something. Have it, or in white. Have it say Shrimp Pimpin' or Shrimp Pimp. And then have Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. And he even said that he'll put DetroitShrimpAquatics.com underneath everything for free. Won't even charge me. I was like, shoot, all right. So... yeah, see, we all got swindled on those things. But here's the thing is I paid for them. Or no, I didn't pay. I don't know. They came in a package they were given to me. A lot of stuff's been given to me to try. Over the years, people have sent me stuff that they sell. And they're like, here, try this. Okay. But I can't remember if I actually paid like something for them, so I don't throw them away. So when I do everything, I pull them out, do everything I take, bloop, bloop, drop them back in because I got orange ones and I got gray ones. But yeah, junk. Yeah, here's the gray ones. Here's a gray one over there. Oh, orange ones. 3 orange ones in the red Rili tank. That's what I'm saying. They just get moved around, but. Yeah, total farce. But, and the bad thing is I feel bad because, all the new people coming in, they don't know, just like we didn't know. And now that we know, it's kind of like, do you say it's all a hoax, or do you just go, well, no one told me, so I'm not telling anybody else? So, you know, I don't know. I don't want to ruin anybody's parade, so they could sell whatever they want. But I don't know. So, yeah, so I need a shrimp. Well, first I need to sell 3 shirts, and then I need a shrimp. Because I got to get that money back. Mark sent you, yeah. But they're extra larges, so if you guys don't mind paying a little extra, I mean, paying a little more for these shirts, because I'm selling them for 30. I mean, if I have to, I'll sell them for like $27.50 or something to sell them. But we paid $25 for them. I'd love everybody to wear them, you know, but my finances right now can't allow me to give them away. And getting this money back, like out of 3 shirts, I got 2 there and 1 over there. If I got, excuse me, even if I got what we paid, 25 a piece, that'd be $75. I could turn around, go down there and get them made cheaper, and then I could sell them for I think he gave me a price. I don't know if it was on 1 shirt or on 2 shirts, but it's going to be around $20 or less per shirt. But yeah, just depends on how much. Because I was going to have him put my website on the back of it across the shoulders. He said you can, but it'll cost more. He's like, but I'll put it on the front for free. I was like, well, shit, you can't argue with free, you know. But I don't know. I'll have to talk to him because I want to propose to him that if he does Detroit Shrimp and Aquatic shirts, that I'll sign a contract with him, a binding. I mean, he's a small guy, but I'll sign a binding contract with him that says that I won't do business with anyone else for shirts, hoodies, jackets, anything, if he gives me a price, you know, a good price on them, you know, to help me start out getting them going. I'd use bacon for the stripes on my Star Spangled burgers. Yeah, you wear a pimp shirt. Leah, you wear a pimp shirt? I love a pimp shirt. Well, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if a girl would wear a shirt that said shrimp pimp. I don't want to disrespect anybody because it's, you know, within the hobby, I would think it would be okay. I would think it would be more of a conversation piece starter, you know, something to laugh about. I think a lot of people would like it. But that's the thing is, I wouldn't know, you know, I wouldn't want to put it on a shirt and, you know, disrespect a woman because it says shrimp pimp on it, you know, but big star shaped cookie cutters for Star Spangled burgers on the 4th. Sorry. Yeah, powdered foods are really good, Leah. It's yeah, it's really what I think oh, here's the thing, Leah, is sorry, I'm backing up. I have pictures of shrimp, but that's what I'm saying. Can I take a picture off of my phone and give it to him and he put it on a shirt? I need something that, you know, I don't know how that goes about. Because, like, if it's on a computer, you know, they have all this really crappy art that he says that he's allowed to use legally, you know, because it's not copyrighted. So they're allowed to use it. Well, it's garbage. I don't want to put that on a shirt. The one my wife got, it's really cool, but it costs a lot of money. You know, that's what made the shirt's $25, you know, and I want to get away from that. But That's my whole thing is, can you take just a regular shirt and, oops, did not want to do that. I mean, a regular picture and you know, now I Googled it or I YouTubed it and it shows that you can, but it's, you know, I don't know that stuff and I don't know how true it is. And I don't want this guy going, because he says, if you provide your own art, blah, blah, blah. So you know, because I have stuff, but like I said, I don't know, you know, how it is. But yeah, I'll take anything. Yeah, I knew that Priscilla girl before. Yeah, Priscilla don't come around here no more. I don't know. Priscilla ain't been around here for quite a long time. I don't know. Ever since that other crap started with Monica, I don't know. She stopped in here like twice, and you know, that was it. She used to come in here every time I went live. Nothing anymore. So I don't know. So yeah, asking Priscilla for a picture is probably a dead idea. Like I said, I haven't seen her, and I don't know. She's probably been on here twice ever since that Monica and Rose stuff happened so long ago. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know. I don't really, you know, worry about it. I'll buy a shrimp pimp tee. A shrimp pimp tee. Yeah, I got to get them made. These ones right here don't say shrimp pimp. They just say Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Pretty sure you guys seen these. They're on my store. Or on my website. I put a new button on there. I don't know if you guys know. There's a shop now button that I put on there, and I got it. It hooks up, but you just can't pay on it yet. You got to go to the PayPal thing. But these are the shirts that I got made. But yeah, the shrimp on here, she had to pay. She had to, you know, it's their artwork. So, because she went online and went to their website and she asked me what I liked. So this is their little cartoony shrimp. But they're really good. They're Hanes. They're pre-shrunk already. They don't shrink. 100% pre-shrunk cotton, made in El Salvador, but it's tagless, you know, and it's a Hanes. That's another thing that got her too. So, some tanks I do need to feed every day. They get very aggressive. One tank is my PRLs. They get aggressive enough to kill each other. It's bad. Yeah, the Snow Whites too. I have to feed them. Excuse me. I got to feed them every day. Yeah, they don't like it if I forget. They do not like it. I mean, everybody else is cool, but those few tanks, yeah, no bueno. They don't like it at all. But Aquaballs, what's up? What's up? Do you have a 4X? No, not yet. My wife only bought a 3X for me. She wasn't sure. She just wanted to surprise me. So she bought the 3X, then she bought 2 larges. Luke has one. Pumpkin King bought one. and then she bought 3 extra larges. So I'm 300 pounds. I'm 6'8", 300 pounds. I don't know how the camera makes me look, but I'm really wide. I wear like a 54 jacket or something. And I power lifted for 10 and a half years for the World Strongman. So even though I'm not big like I used to be, I still have a lot of body mass. I weighed in today 300.8 pounds, and a 3X is like perfection. The shirts come long, so mine is like probably 5 inches past my waist. So it goes down. You can go like this, and it won't show the bottom of your gut. And stuff like that. They fit like right. Because big guys usually have to go to big and tall, and the shirts are way too short, and they're so huge. A 4X looks like I could put 2 of me in it. It looks really bad. It makes a big guy look terrible. I like baggy clothes, but that's like way too baggy. Okay, it's like it's like 2 people's shirts baggy. But these, I couldn't believe when I put it on. I had that 2-inch, move everything, nothing pulled the shirt tight or anything. And then once I washed it, oh geez, it was like, because it had like, felt starchy, like military. So my wife said it was starchy. So she washed it. Now it's as soft as anything. But the new guy said, oh yeah, I have 2 different types of tees, the Gildans, because that's what I told him I bought for my son's baseball team. And I said, but look, I want super soft shirts. I said, look, I'm not just selling the guys. I said, I'm selling the girls, everything. So, they got to be soft. I don't want a bunch of, hard t-shirts and stuff. It's got to be soft. And he's like, yeah, the younger kids these days like those real soft shirts that, feel like cotton. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, guys from our time, they like those, thicker, harder shirts. I'm like, who? I don't like no thick, hard shirt. What are you talking about? So, but anyways, I guess he has like super, super soft shirts. I want to get my big mug out of there. Don't want to cover up. Please subscribe. Look at that. That's cool. My camera does that. I got my camera to do that. I thought it was pretty neat. But he said nothing much. What's for sale? Just t-shirt. I got a couple t-shirts I got to get rid of so I can order my new shirts. But yeah, I was going to go down there today and have some shirts ordered, but I don't have the shrimp. I need a shrimp. So I just need one that I can order. Or that I can give to him. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he like puts it in like a copier and it uploads into his computer. Then he takes his file stuff. But see, that's another thing is I don't know if he's going to be like, well, I need proof that someone doesn't own this photo. That's why I'm not using this one, because somebody owns that one. I paid to use that one. And it's like trying to get out of the way of the stinking camera. So it's like, I'm trying to do things right and not use other people's, stuff that they produced and made. So I don't know. But my goal is, this is no kidding, I want to get my shirts everywhere. And it's not because, money. I don't know. It's just I have this need to see my shirts everywhere. I just think that would be so cool to see that the shrimp fam is, like people send me a picture from, Denmark or anywhere, you name it, from Israel to, Canada, anywhere wearing one of my shirts. That would be cool. Want me to draw a shrimp in black and white? Yeah, but it wouldn't show up good, would it? Because like the legs and stuff. Don't you think a colored shrimp would look better? A crystal red? Because a long time ago, last year, Chris Lukop was in Israel, right? That's like one of the places I'd love to go to. I mean, I shouldn't have to say why, but, you know, just because it's like an incredible country. But, and I'm not Jewish, you know, or Israeli. It's just a place I would really love to go to. It's beautiful. But he went to these guys out there, their shrimp stuff, right? And they had these T-shirts that were written in their language, but they had the crystal red on there. They look so cool. And Chris Lukop said, if you want one, message me. Because you guys know I watch all of his live streams. I was watching it while he's live in Jerusalem, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Jerusalem. So, or wherever over there. So I messaged him. I said, hey, you know, send me 3 of them. I'll send you the money right now. I'll send you whatever it costs. Ask the guy right now how much he wants for 3 shirts. I'll even pay you extra. I'll PayPal it right now. You'll have it in 5 seconds. Nope. Don't worry. We'll send them to you. Send me your address. Private message me your address. Okay. Yeah, it was, I don't know, a year ago, something like that. Never got them. But the guy told Chris, oh, yeah, I sent them. And then I didn't have his email anymore. The guy was messaging me from Jerusalem or wherever it was over there. I mean, everyone was on their game. But somebody told me the postmaster said, oh, man, that could take from 90 days to 9 months. But I just gave up. But they look super, super cool with this crystal red on it. And I want to say the shirts were black. I want to say that. But I'm not positive. Oh, did I show everyone? Mrs. Sand Creek sent me stickers. I don't know if you guys seen when she said if you want some of my husband's stickers, send me an email. Well, she sent me 2, but Luke stole one, put it up on his closet or on his bedroom door that faces out into the hallway. Luke collects stickers also. He's got everybody that sends me a sticker for their business or whatever. You got to send me more than one because Luke puts the other one on his door. Now, know this. I don't know if this matters to you or if you care. I'm 47 years old. I will never change that door to the day I die. And my wife will never change it because she don't know how to change doors. So that door will stay there until this house is sold or it burns down. So any sticker you send, so her husband's sticker is going to ride on that door probably for the next 50 years. Well, I won't live another 50 years, but at least hopefully 30 more years. All the people that come in and out of here, all the shrimp fam that comes to my house, they're all going to see it because Luke has a big acrylic shrimp and guppy tank in his room. You know, it's a show tank. It's a over $600 tank that was given to me. Yeah, I don't pay for none. I don't know how people just give me this stuff, but that was a long time ago. But you know, so people see stickers like that for a long, long, long time. So it's just nice to know that Luke wanted it there. You know, it won't get messed up. It'd be a great idea. Sharpen your pencil and get your sketch on. Oh yeah, I'd love it, Leah. I mean, I can use color too. Give me a couple days. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey. And I don't know how you give. Since you draw it, I mean, you know how to give. Can you like sign off on it, saying that this is drawn by Leah Jet? Can you sign the photo? You know, and all that, and I give it to him, be like, look, my friend drew this, and she's giving me full control over this picture. You know, and then, and if, it doesn't even have to be one shrimp. If you could think of something, even a cartoonish shrimp. If you do this and it looks really good, I'll probably have you draw all my shrimp for me. Because I have a few, because like all this stuff, all these little jokey things that you guys keep telling me, I want to get it put on a shirt. So, you know, like I want to get a shrimp, a cartoonish shrimp, like taking off really fast and running, and have the little bubble over his head that said, I said no fish, and then there's a fish coming with his mouth open with a bunch of teeth, you know, sharp teeth, because you know how everyone always asks, well, what kind of fish can I put in with it? And the answer is always none. But then you go, well, if you don't want your babies, you can put any small nano fish in there. But you know, shrimp's going, how many times did I tell you no fish? Oh, that one's got a white line. I thought that was an extreme. Ooh, is that an extreme? No. Oh, it is. Son of a biatch. Oops. Come here. Oh, I found another one. Where'd you go? Oh, no, it's got a white spot on its head. Dang it. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. There's a $20 shrimp. This might be the one the other day somebody pointed out to me, but I found a different one. What's this? Oh, get them out of there. I found a different one, so I thought there was two in here. And then take them over here and put them with this fam. All right, so now I started off with 6 parents, extreme black King Kongs. I've gotten all these babies that I've been selling out of here from just 6 shrimp, and now I just added 2 more. So now I'm at 8. Ooh-wee. I got 2 extreme King Kongs out of probably, I don't know, 150 or more. Man, they just looking out for a brother, hooking them up. Give me a whole 2. Yeah, do some shrimp art. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Anything that you think would look cool on one of my shirts, let me know. I'll sign it and send a picture of my business card for photography. Oh, thank you. That'd be great, Leah. Jesus, I'd have to give you a shirt then for free. Oh, boy. GRB Aquatics, what's up? And it's a giveaway, right, Detroit? 20 thumbs up. Oh, yeah. Always a giveaway if we got enough. If we got enough people up in here. I think we're, this is messed up. It says 0 viewers, 0 likes. This YouTube stuff is so jacked up lately. I don't know if it's coming or going. I can't tell it. Before, it wouldn't give me any viewers on my Streamlabs. Now it gives me my viewers, and like the YouTube's, I can start from Streamlabs, but all the information that I have, you know, in the description and all that stuff, it's all gone. So I have to like go over to YouTube, copy, bring it back over to here, paste, and then print everything. And then when I go do the next one, it's all gone again. So now I go into YouTube, I start the stream, and then I jump over here, turn this on, and it says, what stream do you want to use? And I use the one that I made over on YouTube, and it started up, and YouTube's over there going, hey, connect your stream. It's not doing it by itself anymore. It wants me to pull the number from here and put it over there. Whatever. I ain't got time for all that. I got to get on here and say hello to everybody. I mean, I haven't streamed in a couple days. I was fiending. I was over here going, I got to stream. I got to get it. You know, and so me and Luke were playing wrestling. I was Hulk Hogan yesterday, and he was Triple H, and today he stole Hulk Hogan, and so I started being John Cena, I think. But Streetwise, need Luke to sign in. to sign in. I hit the like 3 times. Does that count? Aqua balls. Everything counts when you do it, brother. Thank you so much. Now at 19. Really? Oh, mine says, oh, because I'm only in top chat for one. Now at 20. No, it is not. You're pulling my leg. I hit it 5 times. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Time for a giveaway, I guess. Is it really at 20? 20. I switch counts. No, it's 20. All right. All right. That right. That right. Another thing, the wife went and got me. She went and got me envelopes so I could send all the stuff. Matter of fact, here it is right here. Crack Sacky. That's a fat one too, boy. All right, I'm gonna deface the box Mark Shrimp Tank sent me. I feel really bad, but. Wow, can you believe that they put his phone number on this paperwork, his email, his name, something else, his address, and what country? Oh, postal code, country, street, company name, from, and his phone number's on here. Oh, hey, you wanna know how much Mark put for value on this box? The box of the contents. Total value, total quantity 1, net weight 0.40 kilograms. The value, but it says in parentheses NOK. So I don't know if that's probably not, that's probably Norwegian money or whatever, but it says $170. That's what he sent me. All right, yes. I'm not going to write on that box. I don't want to destroy that box. I don't know why, but I like that box. All right, everyone. Here we go. Very, very good. All right. This is my top 10 reasons why you should have Neocaridina. Okay. It's going to be a 50 to 100. So between 50 and 100. If you get the number, you win. Or if no one hits the number, you have to be closest without going over. It's all about the game. All right. Whoa, whoa. Oh, this isn't going to work. This segment can be performed inside Street Labs to interact with chat. You can open this chat in a web browser. Oh, shut up. Oh, wow, this is cool. I didn't say start. I did now. I told you to start in chat, Streetwise. That's what that little word right there says. Start. I didn't say it with a voice, Streetwise. I typed it in. Don't worry, you'll catch on. Moonstone, welcome. All right. Oh, Lisa's in here too now. You can only guess one time. Forgot to say that before I get yelled at. One time, one guess per player, please. I like this. This is pretty neat. Yeah, hey, I was on top 10 almost all night so far, so. Oh, hey, there's Don. What's up, Don? Choose a number between 50 and 100. We're doing a crack sack giveaway. Between 50 and 100. Yes, I do still have moss, sir. I have lots of moss. I don't have as much as I did have, but yes, I still have lots of moss. Yes, Mr. Aquaballs. Pick a number, Don. 50 to 100. 50 to 100. There you go. Don's in. All right, Don's in. Yeehaw! All right, is everybody in? Everybody in? Going once. Going twice. Sold. Wow, I really like this. This is pretty neat. I like this a lot. Wonder if I could squeeze. No, can't squeeze that over. All right, well, I don't need that there no more. Aha, look at that. There it is. Ah, sweet. Okay. The number is, drum roll, 83. 83 is the winner. Who is closest to 83? I didn't see anybody. Oh, shit. Aquaball's got 82. I think he's the winner. I didn't see anybody getting 80. That's the first one. 91, 96. Yeah, I do believe it's Aquaballs. He says, yes! Yes, sir. Moonstone. What? Hold on. Is Moonstone just now guessing? Or did she guess Moonstone? No, she guessed 76. Stop being silly, Moonstone. I see ya. Yep, 83. 83 is the number. 83 is the number. We got a winner. Winner, chicken dinner, Aquaballs. I was going to say 83. Well, they always say to go with your first. All right, Aquaballs, do me a favor. Hold on. I'll punch my website up because I don't know if anybody can do it. Go to my website and send me all your info. It's all private over there, so. Yeah, go there. And that's, my website. And then there's a shop now button. If you go on there, it'll show you extra stuff. There's no moss on there, but I got Christmas moss and 2 others that I'm not sure, but they're all badass. But Aquabalski. uh, but go on there and you could, like I said, I don't know if you're into shrimp stuff and everything, but if you go on the shop now and the add the cart thing, I still have to set that up, but the shop now button does work, so you can see all the dry goods and stuff. But just go all the way down to the bottom and there's a sheet there. You could do that, and then I just installed let everybody know the PayPal, so you could click that and jump right in there and pay. So that's hooked up. But there's a couple, because I'm teaching myself all this stuff, so it takes a little minute, takes a bit. Scott's Aquatics, welcome. But yeah, go on there and do that aqua balls, and you can just let everybody know if you need to get a hold of me at any time. Don't go to Facebook. Don't go to Instagram. Go to my website. Go to the bottom. Send me a message, because I don't know. It's like people are like, hey, I sent you an order on Instagram. Well, Instagram doesn't go ding. Doesn't make a big loud noise. But holy hell, does that website make a big, huge, loud noise. Now, there's also an app. Because I go through Wix. So there's an app on there, and I'm going to turn the app on here, and I'm going to send it to everybody. So if you want to download it on your phone, what it'll do is it'll enable you to go on there anytime, on the go, on your phone. You hit that, and it takes you right to the site. It'll show you everything I got for sale, all my dry goods that are for sale. Anything, sales, anything. It's not just, you don't have to find me online. You just download that app, hit it, and you can go right to my store. It's literally a store outside of the website, if you know what I mean. It's literally an app on your phone. You hit it, you can shop right from the app. So I'm setting that up and stuff, so it's taking me a minute, but like I said, I'm teaching myself, so you keep moving, B. Love the move to web and PayPal, etc. Yeah, I'm trying. Aquaball, someone share the website. Oh, it's DetroitShrimpAquatics.com. That's all you got to punch into Google. Yeah, I shared it up there already. Hold on. It's yeah, all I punch in is DetroitShrimpAquatics.com. So what would it be? HTTPS /www. I guess. I don't know. Because like I said, I go through Wix. So if Dan was still on here, he'd be able to help me. Oh, yeah, there it is. Thank you, DMC. Look at that. I knew I paid that guy carnival peanuts for something. The big pink candy ones. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that's the cool part is I was able to, it's got a button on there that I was able to put on the store part, to link it. So that's what I'm saying. Dan showed me, Slee showed me a ton of stuff. And then he, started building his own shrimp room. So I kind of lost it. he said, look, dude, you got me for 2 days. After that, good luck. So I literally like stuck these wires all over his head, sucked every bit of information I could out of him until he got up and walked away and pulled them all off. So now I'm on my own, but it's because of him that I actually have a website, that I was actually able to get it up and going. So, but yeah, like I said, anytime you need to get a hold of me, just go to the website. That's it. All I do to punch it in there literally is just DetroitShrimpAquatics.com, hit, search, and it'll take you right to it. But, yeah, that's the easiest way if you want to get a hold of me to where my phone is. I don't know why it's so loud, but holy hell. I don't never. People are like, hey, I emailed you. Why? Why? Don't email me. I mean, I never look at emails. I look at emails now because everyone's chewing at my neck because I don't look at emails. So I look at emails. But that's why I'm trying to steer everybody to the website. Not to get you to buy anything, but to get you to buy stuff. But to get a hold of me like that, if you're having a problem with your shrimp, if shrimp are dying or something's going on with your tank, go straight to the bottom, send me a message, and my phone will go off, and we can start having a chat right then and there. So, I mean, there's even a part to the side. It says something like DSA, welcome to DSA, what can I help you with? And it starts a chat. So there's a chat bot there too. So I'll check you out after, Chubbs. Yeah, Brian, I finally got over 100 subs this week. See, dude? You didn't have anything just a couple months ago. Now you got over 100 subs. Look at that. You see, I mean, you live on the water. Your job is the water. So, dude, just filming that can bring in a bunch of attention. I'd watch it. So, all right, cool, Aquaballs. I said hi. I would say hi back, but my son's got my phone. So, but I'm very glad. Thank you. So yeah, there's a blue bowl over here on that mineral cube that Mark Shrimp Tank sent me. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. Blue steels are everywhere again. Orange-eyed yellow King Kongs. See what I'm saying? It's let me back it up, or let me just clear it up some. Oops. Sorry. I don't know how bad it's going to look. But if you guys can notice that, those are all baby shrimp in my orange tank. I don't name them pumpkins and this and that. It's I just have really nice dark orange shrimp. They could be pumpkins or they're dark like pumpkins, but I don't ever want to make a claim about anything. But this is what I'm trying to explain, what has happened, and how your tanks are supposed to look. I move my fat, ugly face again. And when I had all that substrate, that thick substrate in here, I lost all these babies. Because look, when you have 15 pregnant females in there, and 3 weeks later, whatever, a month later, you don't see 100 baby shrimp in there, you know, and they just keep getting buried. And it's like, where's all the shrimp going? Well, because they die. Because all the stuff that's in the substrate is rotten. I'm sorry, but it's rotten. And I understand that it's bacterias and everything that live in the substrate, but ask yourself this: shrimp come out of streams. Streams are made with sand bottoms. So all that gunk and stuff isn't going under there and just sitting there, because that's the thing that I'm starting to put two and two together is, okay, we're putting them in this little glass box and it's getting full of, you know, crap, food, waste, cholla wood breaking down, Indian almond leaves breaking down, moss is breaking down, all this stuff's breaking down and it's going into that. Well, just because it breaks down, it doesn't all turn into positive stuff. It's not like you can just stir it up and they just go crazy and they're like, thank you for dinner. It's not that way. I mean, there's disgusting stuff. When it smells like rotting worms, it's disgusting. So that's why I took all the gravel out and put sand. So now I can see every bit of food that's on there. They eat down to nothing. It doesn't matter. And when I go to, if I don't like it or something, I can stick a hose in there, just go over the top of the sand, suck it right out. When I've literally watched with you guys, videoing my tanks with the food and watching it break down and go down into the substrate all the way to the bottom. And now it's all that food that's not being eaten because it, where it sits and they're not catching it as it's falling down. It's going all the way to the bottom. So I just keep adding to it day after day after day after day with gravel. So that's why I switched over to sand, because now I can feed less amounts. Think about this. You can feed less amounts because now it's not all going down into the substrate and disappearing. It'll all sit on top of the sand. Now, I'm not saying that none of it will go down into the sand, because it will, you know, over time. But I can vacuum up the top of the sand a lot easier than I can shop vac in the whole tank to, you know, to get all the detritus and everything out from inside the stones. I mean, it's just very disgusting stuff that's in gravel. I don't care what anybody says. I'll agree all day that it's, you know, it makes plants grow, all that stuff. Well, think of this. People mix up horse manure and all this stuff and put it in their fields and all this to grow crops. Would you take a lump of horse manure and put it in your mouth? No. You know, so it'll grow a plant well, but you don't want to eat it. So it's like all this stuff that's in the gravel that's disgusting, that's rotten in foods. It's just like, it's like a piece of bread that grows fungus. Do you think these little baby shrimp are going to eat it and they're going to survive? And they're going to get like beneficial stuff from all this rotting, grotesque nastiness that's down in that gravel that gets stirred up or what have you? I would have to say no, because now I changed all my tanks. Now my glass is covered with babies. You know, I took the shrimp room up a whole notch. What I thought was acceptable, and like I thought that I was at a high level of breeding, I actually wasn't, due to the fact of the lifestyle or what I was giving the shrimp to live in. It wasn't healthy. Now you see my glass is just covered. This side isn't as covered, but the parents are all over this side. Well, a bunch are. You know, but that's what I'm saying. They're all over the glass, feeding off all that stuff. Well, before they weren't. You know, they stay on the bottom. They don't move a lot. And, you know, they're just all jacked up from it. You know, they're not happy. So, let me see. The yellow one's not really covered. Got a lot of babies on this side. And then the blue one. They're just all in the substrate. But, yeah, so that's the... Oh, and then here's the greens. You know, a lot of those you see little babies on. I know it's hard to see because green matches the green. But, look, this is that live bacteria that I put in my tanks. Put 1 milliliter every water change. You know, it grows all this really positive bacteria on the glass. They eat it all day. They love it. Bloody Marys, but there's not a bazillion on the glass. But it's just they're all super, super happy. You know, living that life, you know, with the new substrate. So yeah, I'm in California. Oh, that's not bad. California, all right, just let you know, Aqua Balls, that's $15. Yeah, believe me. I mailed to Dan a lot. Yeah, it's $15 shipping to California's man. I use medium flat rate too. I mean, well, it holds a lot, but no matter what, I think the cheapest I can get is $15. You gotta go in a few minutes? Well, I'm so glad that you're here, Leah. Thank you so much. How big is the Indian almond leaf? Oh, sorry, Aqua Balls. I didn't see that. I was running my yap like I always did. I got, I don't know, probably about a lot. I waited, oh God, over 2 months for these Aqua Balls. I order them from Germany, but since the virus started, I didn't tell you guys this. They named them what they usually name. Oh, here they are. They're 8 to 10 inches per. I'm 6'8", and these are taller ones, but my hand is 8 inches. So you're looking at 9 inches, to the stem. But they come in packs. So they're Class B. They're almost Class A. So they're dried. I cannot stand a rubbery leaf. So it's up to you if you want to sit them outside in the heat. I mean, gosh, you're in California. Leave them outside for a day, and they'd be Class A. It's just they're still floating in my tanks. To me, it's the quality. I always order from Germany. Always, because I trust them. Because you never know what's being sprayed on stuff. But these guys usually, what I do is they take the box. Look how big those are. They take the box and just go out and fill it up for me to the top and then close it, tape it, mail it to me. Well, I ordered 2 this time. It took forever. So, I'm sorry. To answer your question, from 6 inches to 10 inches, it just depends on the bag, I guess. Like these are taller. Some are taller. I can send you the biggest ones I got. They're all the same price. I don't say, well, smaller ones are this. I don't do that. Go 4 inches or this size, 6 inches or this size, 8 inches. Look, they come in packs. I make them in stacks of 10. I can't go, well, I'm not going to stick this one in there. It's too big. I'll bend the sucker over, or cut it off and throw it in the bag when I cut off. But I don't do anything by size. It's just if they're 12 inches, they're going. It doesn't matter, But I've been ordering from Germany for about 2 years now. And so they literally sent my package because it got sent back. Germany sent it to the U.S. U.S. sent it back, or whoever, customs. They said, nope. What's in here? I'll tell you part of the funny story. They said, what's in here? Yeah, you can't send. And so they're like, shit. So, hey, Chubby Gubby. So the place in Germany contacted me and said, Brian, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to backdoor it. We're going to send it through the Netherlands. We'll pay the extra. We'll pay all of it. But we're going to get you through the Netherlands. So literally, I ordered these in May, like May 9th or something, and I just got them the other day. I don't know, 3-4 days ago, something like that. The other day. And like these little cups, because I sell the live bacteria too, so I'm going to start selling shots so people don't have to buy the whole bottle of the live bacteria. But my wife got my cups in now. So here, let me blow this picture up. You can look at my ugly mug for a little while longer. So these took 2 months also to get these little snap cups, but they're super tight, so they won't leak. And so now I can send little food stuff, you know, and this and that. But what it is if you want to start a shrimp tank, or if you want to get some live bacteria for your shrimp tank and not spend $25 on a whole bottle, I'm going to do these. I'm going to do like, because it's 20 milliliters. If you start a 10-gallon tank, it's 20 milliliters. So I'm going to put 20 milliliters in here for $5. It'll be a shot. So you just dump it in and leave it sit for a week to 2 weeks, however long you want, and you'll be good. If you use a soil that creates ammonia, wait 2 weeks. I don't have ammonia in my soil, fluval and stuff, so I go a week. But that's on me. The best they say is 2 weeks. But Dan gets it all the time. He's doing his whole shrimp room with my live bacteria and my GH Plus. He loves it. So, anyways, you know, waited for all this stuff to come in, and now it's here. So now, you know, we got all this stuff. I got everything. Bacteria, GH Plus, immune boosters. I got the filters in. I got SL Aqua, no planaria. I got Temacare. They can feed to, if you buy imported shrimp, you can feed them that, and it'll make sure they don't get Elebiops. It's the medicine that they made in Germany. So I'm trying to get as much stuff as I can to offer everybody, because, you know, a lot of stuff is in other countries. And, you know, I'm reaching out to all these people, and, you know, I'm trying to get everything I can. And, you know, here's the thing is, you know, a lot of people might not jump on it right now, but if, you know, you go buy shrimp from somebody, you know, and they get sick, you know, or, you know, and here's the thing, you buy imported shrimp for somebody, and like I tried to say, and the shrimp are fine with them, but they send them to you and the stress kicks in the Elebiops because they carry it, but it's just not showing. Now, you know, a week or two later, your shrimp could start showing Elebiops, and you don't have anything to feed them to you know, fight it off and to cure it. That's why, you know, we got that. So, you know, it's always good to have stuff in your little chest of goodies. You know, it's like having medicine for your children. You know, you might never use it, but guess what? If your kid ever gets sick, you'll have that bottle of amoxicillin, and you'll wham, slam it down his throat, and the next day he feels great, and he loves you forever because you had what he needed. And, you know, and that's the way I look at fish or anything. I mean, it's the same thing. How many people got drawers with erythromycin, Furan 2, Metro, you know, General Cure, you know, all the stuff, you know, and then all the liquids, Prime and all that. I mean, you got a whole thing, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff just in case. Well, if you deal with shrimp, having no planaria and having Tema, if you buy imported shrimp, I'm just saying, this will allow you to go, well, Detroit can get me imported shrimp, or guess what? Detroit's having a special. This holiday's coming up. He's bringing in 500 imported shrimp. I did it for St. Patrick's Day. Everyone was fine and everything's good. No one's ever said anything bad about it. All the shrimp were great. So, but I'm just saying it's, You know, I'm trying to bring to everybody what no one else is. You know, I'm trying to step my game up. So I'm more attractive to everybody when it comes to business. You know, and, you know, the word starts to spread around that I'm, you know, carrying all this stuff. So, you know, I'm a one-stop shop. You know, you can get from me, just like T-shirts. You know, I got these T-shirts to sell. People say, well, hey, just go through teespring.com. Well, why? If you want a shirt from me, I'm going to go, oh, well, Chubbs, Lisa, and Chubby Guppy, you guys got to go to Teespring, you want a shirt, and go pay their shipping. When you could buy a shirt for me and then go, oh, hey, you know, I need this, this, and this. And you're going to get all that stuff and only have to pay for shipping one time. But if you buy stuff off me, then you got to go buy a shirt, pay shipping there. I was like, that's asinine. To me, I want to save my customer money. I want to save my shrimp family money. So if you're part of the shrimp fam, no matter who you are or what you do, I'm going to try to save you money. Because, look, I want to make money, but I want to save you money. So if I save you money, you might spend a little more money because I just saved you, you know, $5, $10, $12. And if you don't spend it, you can go, wow, I can save this for next time. You know, it is what it is. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, you know, and then a lot more people are going to want to come here. You know, I want people to feel safe here. I want people to know that when you order from, look at me for a while there, when the heat first started, shrimp were dying. I sent out 100 shrimp to California. I ate them. 35 lived out of 100. I sent, I don't know, 2 sets to Priscilla. I don't know what they did with them, but they held them up, both sets, and they all died. Those are expensive, $15 a piece. I ate all that and just replaced everything. I cover everything. But the thing is like, look, if the post office holds them for 2 weeks, should I really be responsible? But the thing is I feel that there should be some responsibility on my side. So that's why I covered everything. The only thing like Priscilla, she's like, look, Brian, you can't control the post office. So she'd pay the shipping again. And then I'd send her shrimp again, you know. And the third time they finally made it. But it's, you know, it was just, it would ship all the way there and then would sit in her post office for 2 to 3 days and then would go to her house. It was like, it was killing me. Look, Dan Sleece took 2 weeks and everyone lived, you know, so, but I just, you know, I try to cover, you know, I want to make sure everyone's super happy. And if I can afford to cover it, I mean, if they're breeding and everything, you know, but that's why I even put on the website, look, you know, because you go buy shrimp off a Band or any app, they say, and I put it on top of my store thing for people that don't know me that's coming on, that I cover 100% of shrimp, and you have within an hour that they're signed off on your doorstep to open that box for DOA. I'll cover everything. But if it's over an hour, don't call me 4 hours later. You just got home. They're sitting in the freezing cold, or they're sitting in the heat, or they're just sitting out there and the bag's starting to get ammonia in them and no one's been there, and say, hey, they didn't make it. But you're going to argue that you were at work and they got delivered 3 hours ago. And I've never had anyone complain about that. But I felt that with my new website that I put up, I didn't put anything on there for new people to know that I cover everything. Like I said, I've never enforced the 1 hour rule. I've never enforced anything. Anyone even no one complains. They just say, hey, Brian, oh, man. I'm like, okay, I'll send them right back out. So new people don't know. So I wanted to let people know. So that's why I put that on there. So please don't go, oh, he's doing this now, because it's not like that. It's just that new people coming to Detroit don't know me and they don't know how we work. But I want all my new customers to go, oh, wow, he covers all of his shrimp 100% DOA within an hour. Okay, great. when all you guys already know that, so this wasn't put on there for you. It was put on there for new clientele that I'm trying to bring here to, get business going some more. So that's all that is. What do we want to see? Plecos, red Pintos. I just think if I put it over there, they'll walk around too much, walk right out of the picture. What's down here? See Dan shrimp, not Dan shrimp. I've got a little food, little uneaten food. Sorry for the coughing. It's just my allergies are bad. When I run my mouth a lot, I start to dry my throat out. No wonder Mark always says, hydrate, stay hydrated. But yeah, that food I put in there, they didn't eat a lot of it. So I'll wash that out later. But yeah, so I'm not gonna go to my LFS anymore after pulling what he pulled today. Bummer. He just lost a valuable customer. Hey, get this. The customer can confirm quality from. That's what I'm saying. But new customers, they don't know all you guys, I mean, if they're just ordering from me, they can't go, hey, Streetwise, how's the shrimp at Detroit if they haven't come on the channel yet. So that's why I put that on there. Aqua Balls. I went to the LFS, my LFS the other day to, what did I go there for? Sorry. What did I go there for? I went there to, hold on. To get the medicine for my archer. So they're all wearing those little sleeve pull-ups, barely wearing them over their mouth, and I'm wearing a face mask. And I went and talked to the head manager because, no one at the store knew an answer. Well, one guy knew it, kind of an answer, but this guy knew more. Anyways, so I went and talked to him. He gave me the answer. We were coming around for to get the medicine. And I said to him, I said, what's up? You guys wearing masks now? Because they never wore masks. Since Corona started, they never wore a mask. Ever. And, I could think the only reason no one gets sick when you go into a fish store is because it's hot, right? So they said, oh, yeah, we got a 1. Somebody gave us a 1 on our Google thing. They went on Google, and they gave them a 1 instead of a 5 or a 4. And the reason they said they gave them a 1 is because none of them are wearing a mask. Okay, now get this. I don't want to go in a store. Look, in Michigan, the governor says that it's mandatory that you must wear a mask when you go into a store. If you are not wearing a mask, then you could get fined, right? Well, I don't know who the hell will fine you, but still, anyways. So all the stores say to come in, you must wear a mask. If not, they'll give you one when you come in. So I said, oh, you guys got to wear a mask now? He's like, yeah. And I turn around, there's people walking around just talking, hanging out without wearing a mask. I was like, you guys don't put a sign up telling everybody that comes in your door that they got to wear a mask? I mean, what about everyone else that's in here that, doesn't want to get sick? The guy's like, look, I don't care. I don't want to get shot or stabbed over it. So, look, they can do whatever they want. Look at that green right there. Packed with babies. So that's the thing is, my LFS, one of them, not my buddies, but another one, they don't even care. They just want your money. So they're like, we're not going to tell our customers that they have to wear a mask. Just the owner said that we have to wear it because we got a 1 on Google instead of a 5. Somebody complained that we're not wearing a mask. And, his company can get in trouble, you know, because somebody reported them. But they don't make the customers wear it, which is, you know, it's enforced by the government over here anyways. But yeah, so the LFS isn't getting any kudos for me either. Can you show the black rose? Yeah, I can do the black rose. Now look, they. Do you want the black Sakuras or the? I'll show you the black. Well, they're both black rose, but these here are different. Now I'm gonna show them to you. Now I took all the blacks and blues off a black substrate and I put them on pool sand filter, pool filter sand. So they're darker. I don't know why shrimp do that, because I was hoping it would lighten them up. But see, now I can count all the babies and stuff instead of putting them on black sand. I could have put them on black sand like I have these black ones, but these black ones are so shiny black that I could see them. Those up there, they're dark, but you can see the Onyx ones that are in there. But yeah, I'll hook it up right now. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm going to freak you out. Let me just go like this. See this newsstand? I can lift that up. Or wait, push down. Right? Yep. And it comes off. I don't have to unscrew it. I'll see if I can show you these Prego ones right here in Pearlweed. Gotta love some Pearlweed, boy. Shrimp love it to death. See, I'm really praying that they start really pumping the Onyx up. But these shrimp produce the Onyx to really high quality. That's why I haven't pushed them. People have wanted to buy. I haven't sold any. It's getting a little distorted, so. Then I'll show you. I scared them and they shot to the back. So I'll just wait a second. I'll put some food in there, see if they'll come in front. You see, like I said, I haven't fed any tank hard food for 2 days, so they've just been eating that other stuff. So they might come up to the front. Try that little piece. But, yeah, because I wanted to get these, you know, I got to get them breeding so I can get them to start pushing Onyx. Because I really want the Onyx. I asked him about the fern. He said $6. I went back today. He said $7, and I always take free plants to him. I made him hundreds of dollars. I buy $5 of crickets and blackworms every day. He's always ripping me off. Yeah, but hey, I'm telling you, it's I can't say every store owner is that way, but like I only deal my shrimp at one store, my buddy's store, because he gives me half. Look, if I sell you $1,000 worth of shrimp, you're gonna make $1,000. I mean, I understand that. I mean, you have a whole store you're selling stuff that you're making triple. You know, just help me out. I'm just a little shrimp guy selling shrimp. So he gives me half. So if it's $10 shrimp, he gives me $5. If it's $6 shrimp, he gives me $3. All these other places, I'll call and be like, yeah, hi, I'm Detroit Shrimp. I sell homebred shrimp. Well, they just think I'm somebody that has a tank at home with just a bunch of shrimp breeding, and they're like, yeah, we'll give you $1. I'm like, are you crazy? No. Oh, well, bring me your 10 best shrimp, 6 of each, and I'll give you $2 a piece. I'm like, no. I don't sell shrimp for $2 a piece. I won't sell shrimp to anybody for $2 a piece. Sorry. And they're like, oh, well, we need to make 3 times the amount of what we pay. So if they buy it for 2, they sell it for 6. And I'm like, they're like, on freshwater. I'm like, well, that's not my problem. I'm like, look, I got to pay my electricity running these air pumps, all the water I use, all the lights. You know, I have to buy the stands. I got to buy. Well, I got to pay rent on a building, and I got to pay this, and I got to pay electricity too. And I'm like, I didn't tell you to buy the store. I'm just telling you I got something for sale. If you don't want to buy it at my prices, just say no. I don't need to hear your story of why you need it, why you need to make 3 times the amount. I tell you my story, you tell me yours. If they don't fuse together, then we don't do business. But I can totally understand. Yeah, they have way more bills. But look, I mean, my buddy owns this store. These guys, they all tell me, you know, at least here in Michigan, how it goes. You know, so he always tells me, I'd be like, if I see food that's $12, you know, there's a good chance he paid $4. You know, so anytime I go in there and buy something, I'm like, oh, yeah, hey, how much is this? And he's like, oh, you know, don't worry about it. You know, just give me, I paid $5 for it. I'm like, no, I'll give you 6 at least. You make $1, you know, but I mean, he's the only guy that understands about the shrimp because he's like, look, no one's got them. No one's got them. I mean, look, I got almost 50 tanks here. No one's got this stuff. You go to stores, find 3 or 4 of these. Usually it's crystal reds. They'll have reds, or they'll have, cherries, blue dreams, maybe some orange, maybe some yellow. That's it. And, you know, with all this stuff, the thing is I can bring something into your store that nobody has. No one knows about. You know, it'll take a minute to get them, you know, get the right people coming in to buy them. But, yeah, for $2, yeah, no. You know, and they don't, I went to a store, the owner said, bring me this much in. Gave me like 6 different ones to bring in certain amounts. 12 of each, and then bring in, what did he say? It was 50 fire reds. He's like, come in tomorrow, see my manager, and show him, you know, tell her that I told you to bring these in, and then have her write an order up. Do you know that this woman had the nerve to tell me when I came in there? Oh, well, now I talked to the owner the day before. He's the owner. She's like, you know, yeah, I get these reds for $1. So, you know, I only got a couple left. I'll take half. And she's like, in these other colors, yeah, I'll take the blues, but the rest, yeah, I don't want any. Because, look, we can't get the employees here to listen to us and not put the shrimp in with the fish, and the fish are eating the shrimp. And I'm like, ma'am, I mean, just to be honest, that's not my issue. I talked to the owner yesterday. He said, bring all this in, show it to you, and we would set up, you know, how much. Yeah, I get them for $1. I'm like, well, you don't get them from anywhere. You might get them from a customer, because the only place you can order from is Florida, and they're not, you know, whatever. They have 3 shrimp there. So that's what I'm saying. I dealt with the owner. I go see the manager, and I had to leave with my shrimp. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, me and local fish stores aren't. You know, it's just, look, I know we all have to make a, you know, a buck, you know, but like I said, that's why I want this. I need this to work so well. Because look, I don't have the overhead of a store, but look, I pay $1,000 a month for my mortgage, just my mortgage and, you know, the taxes and everything on my house. So I couldn't imagine having a store. I wouldn't go get a store. That would just be dumb. So, you know, if somebody gets a store and they can't afford it, you know, you might want to take it to a house. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but like I said, I understand both ways, but you know, I can't live on $2. You know, I just can't. You know, I would have to import. If I sold shrimp for $2, and I would lose. I would lose. Blue Dreams are $3 imported. $3 imported. So, and I'm going to sell them to the store for $2. What? You know, it's just, it's crazy stuff. What, you know, that's why people are jacking the prices up. Blue Dreams are $8. They sell them for $8 now. You know, everything's going up. Oh, Jeff Watts, Sola, Shrimp Fam. Sorry, I didn't see anybody in here. Yeah. Yeah, I should be like you. I'd be so rich now. I get my stuff for free. Hey, look, I go down to the store, down in the corner. All right. And I take in my plants. I can take my moss and everything. They don't even sell moss. The only thing they sell is Java moss. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. You get that stuff growing really nice, but you flip Java moss over and it dies. Seriously. Can't turn Java moss over. It's not supposed to be turned. But anyways, when I had my tanks, when I was breeding discus and stuff, I bred plants just to sell them. I still sell plants, my jungle val and stuff, because I grow so much jungle val in my tank upstairs in Luke's room. But I go in there and seriously, I'm like, look, here's the thing. I know how much you guys sell plants for. You know, you guys know how I take care of my stuff. And look at my plants. They don't even have a brown spot on them. So I'm going to give these to you. Count them, go through, put them in your tanks. I'm going to walk around, spend my time, and then you tell me how much you're going to give me. Now, this is no bull crap. This is stuff that I just throw in the trash because you get the runners. You'll have 15 runners. You're like, what the heck? It's like a string of Christmas lights. So I'd snap off one, put the rest in the bucket. But see, the thing is they don't want them runners. So you got to snap all the runners off and just have the plants in there. They don't want anything that's small. They want at least like 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches. But stuff that I throw away, they give me $50. I can't believe it. They give me $50. I'm like, all right, going over into the food. Give me some of this expensive stuff or go get some meds, but I don't give nothing for free at the store. Because guess what? They never gave me nothing for free. Nothing. Hey, and I get along with these guys. I like them. I'll never say a bad word about them. But they ain't never gave me anything for free. I ain't asked, but they ain't never said, oh, here, just take this with you. Use this too. Nope. So, anything I need, I got to get it. I got to get it. If you send me some of that Planarian and Hydra killer, I would love you forever. I need it as soon as possible. I pay for it. Nothing if free. Yeah, it's I think it's $20. Yeah, look it up online. I looked it up and they said that it's like this stuff is so hold on. Let me stretch this out for you, aqua balls. They said, because I use Panicure C. I don't like using it. It's a dog. I don't want to stick dog dewormer in there. Plus, it endangers my snails. I mean, like I put, my Sulawesi tanks packed full of rabbit snails. I don't want to hurt them. But look this sucker up. People say it. This stuff's like the best. It like lasts for like 2 weeks. And sorry, hold on. I gotta stop shaking. Yeah, it's Aqualex. It's sent by SL Aqua. It's certified and sealed by SL Aqua. But yeah, this stuff's gangster. I mean, this is what you need. Now I haven't opened one, but from what it says, there's quite a bit in it. Says ingredients: plant extract, dosage. There's a measuring spoon inside. Add 2 spoons and 50 liters of water. It will take a week for a treatment cycle. Do not change water during the cycle. When I use Panicure C, I do a water change after 3 days. But that's dog dewormer. You know, you stick a dog dewormer in there, but you know, that's fine. Put it in the box. I send you money after stream is over. We can talk. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just I got you on that. Don't worry about it. And then if you ever see, I don't think I put this on there either. Hold on. La 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 la. I just had a customer hunt me down for this. He was an emailer. You must be really busy because I've emailed you like a lot. He's like, and I said, I'm so sorry. And he's like, look, I watched one of your videos and you talked about you have a product that kills snails. I was like, yeah. He's like, I need it really bad. So always remember, it's not on the website. Because I don't, how do I say this? I have a product that'll kill your snails. Planaria, everything. It's Planaria and pest snail remover. But you cannot put it in a tank with fish. It can kill the fish. It will kill the fish, and it burns their gills, all that. Now, I put 1 tea bag in a 20-gallon long tank, and it killed every snail. Didn't hurt one shrimp. I put it in a 10-gallon tank, and one of my shrimp died. I can't say it was from this, but I don't know what else it'd be from. It could have been from the massive loss of snails because the spike of ammonia. So, but the gentleman was using it in a 75-gallon. So always remember, I do sell this. If you have a tank that's riddled with snails and you don't want to just reset it, pull it all out, put new substrate in and stuff like that, I got this. And it's not on the website. So I own it. It's like it's like the good stuff. I just don't let nobody know I got it, you know. But yeah, that's good stuff there too. I have so many Beta Fry, but Hydra is killing my fry. Oh yeah. Yeah, Hydra is yeah, this should probably read the the Google thing on this. Somebody said like the day they put it in, it wiped out every bit of Hydra in their tank. I was like, whoa, you know, because it's like a lot of times you hear products are good, products are this, products are okay, it worked really good, or you know, it was really good, or it only works half the time, or you know, you got to double the dose, and you know, stuff like that. But this stuff said, oh, they changed the name of it because it was the No Planaria. Now they did the Aqua Elix Planaria remover, but they say that it's like magic. I looked it up. I was like, woo, because I mean I know this stuff works really good. I was gonna use it. I was gonna open it up, but I got like 1 or 2 little baby spoons of that dog dewormer, and it's like, man, I put dog dewormer in my tank. No, you know, really, you think that that's not gonna kill a shrimp? I mean, they say it doesn't, but if it'll suck the slime off of a snail and a worm and all that, it's not going to dry out a shrimp, you know. So it's, I don't know. They say it doesn't, But this stuff is different. It's an extract, you know. It's not a dog dewormer. So, but hey, there's Dan Slee. Been back lurking and listening. He's building that shrimp room. See, Dan's gonna overdo my tanks in like a week. So see, that's why I went out and bought 4 more tanks, because I'll have them beat 30, 50. I'll have 54 tanks when I take these 3 tanks out and I slick this bottom down here. Yeah, he's gonna have to get. Wait, he's gonna have 24. He's gonna have 48 here in a hot minute. Once he gets that 3rd rack, I'm gonna start trembling. The same amount. This says 2. This comes with a little baby spoon in it. So it says add 2 spoons to 50 liters of water. 50 liters is, what is that? 25 gallons? 50 liters? It's somewhere around there. But 2 little baby spoons. I use a McDonald's. You know the McDonald's stir, the little spoons that they used to give you back in the 80s? Well, this guy that I deal with, MetaView Aquatics, he sends that with some of his food. And I put a little baby spoon like that and just dump that in. That's it. And it wipes everything out. Don't have no more. That's it. And then just, you know, clean the tank really good. And if you can vacuum, you know, to suck them all out, make sure you test your water every day. Make sure the ammonia is not going up, you know, because once it starts killing those snails, you know, you got to watch it so there's not a big spike. What do you say? Psh, whatever. Yeah. I want some magic. Well, you'll get it, buddy. How much? Yeah. Hey, this stuff lasts a long time. Killing Hydra and the worms, planaria, it doesn't take a lot. A lot of people say, well, some people say use it 3 times. I say use it once. If you see any more, use it again. But I've never, I get planaria once in a blue moon. Now that I've sucked out, you know, all my substrates, hopefully I don't have the issue much anymore. I don't think you can really get around it. You might be able to, but I don't know. But I put it in a tank, and I look and don't see it anymore. So I don't know. You could put it in there one time and never see him again. You know, because here's the thing. Well, Hydra is different because, you know, the fish don't eat it. But I remember a long time ago I started a tank and it got Hydra in it. I put Pancure C in it. And it was dead. The next day I got up, it was all gone. I've never, ever, ever had Hydra again. I don't know where the hell it came from. I don't know why I got it, but I never had it ever in any tank again. But I know that this stuff here, wipe it out. The next day, the next morning, you get up, it'll all be gone. Should all be gone. But, yeah, you'll be straight. We'll take care of you. But so far, Yellow King Kong, Crazy Blues, Aura Blue, Pinto's Red Steel, Calceo. You're a jerk. Chris John, welcome. Ed Trey Shrimp and Quacks. Got that moss sent from the winning. Oh, you did? Excellent. Way more than expected. Don't worry about it, brother. Hey, I didn't say that there was an amount that I was going to give you. But that's the thing. It's like, you know, I can't, you know, there's only so much I can do. And if I give you a big fat chunk of moss and you're happy, that's all I need. And Pam should be getting hers soon, too, that big old fat piece I sent her. Oh, hey, Dan, did you get that big fat? Oh, yeah, Dan got his. Whatever. You got Crazy Blues, you're a jerk. Aura Blues, you're a huge jerk. Pintos, I got them. Red Steels, whatever. Yeah, yeah, I have your Red Steels. What are you talking about? Ha ha. And Calceos. Oh, yeah, you got the blacks, don't you, jerk? You're a jerk for 3 things now. Whatever. I bought a 40 breeder instead of the Mega Flex. I'm still going to buy one, just not now. Oh, dude, don't. 40 breeders are the cat's meow. I like 50 breeders. I really like 30 breeders. 30 breeders are pretty cool. Because they're a little shorter, in height. But 40 breeders, 40 breeders are nice. You can't go wrong with a 40 breeder. Like I said, the only reason I got this is because I have all this already. So I need a tank that I could put Caridina in, so I could sell. Like I sell the Skittle Neos, but I need to sell, an M&M's pack of Caridina. So I'm gonna put it all in there, and then I just whoosh, scoop it up, and you get whatever's in there. And it's gonna be all the expensive ones, the cheap ones, it's all gonna be in there. So. I have all size tanks all the way up to 180 gallons. Yeah, I've seen some of your videos, Aquaballs. What did he say? I want some King Kong. What? We got it because the Mega Flex. I can't remember who won the King Kongs. Who won those? My Black King Kongs. Oh, was it Jeff? Oh, yeah, it was Jeffrey, I think. Yeah, the Mega Flex. Oh, Aquaballs. He was talking about this, too. This is the brand new Fluval Mega Flex. What is it? I don't know, 35.5 gallon or whatever, 32.5 gallon. That's what that is. He said he was going to buy one, but he went and got the 40 breeder. Yeah, that's why I tell everybody, starting to tell everybody, you get moss or plants from me or something, make sure you, dip it, peroxide it. I ain't going to be sending any, Suboxetine out, but so mosses you can hit with peroxide, a diluted peroxide. Rinse it, wash it, put in super clean water, rinse it. You could put it, not hot water. I wouldn't do the hot water. That would probably kill it. But, do a water mix, peroxide and water, a diluted peroxide. I spray it on there, like to kill if it has hair algae. But now I'm moving my lights, so I shouldn't have that problem no more. But I spray it, soak it, and then I lay it on a towel. I'll leave it sit there for like 15 minutes, and I just bring it over, rinse it under the sink, and I take it to the tank, boosh, just drop it right back in there. But that way, if you get something off of me, and it's got a, I don't know, planaria or even the detritus worm or something that lives in the soil, that eats everything. It's a positive. It's positive for down there. It helps dispose all that stuff. You never know. So just give it a bath before you stick it in your tank. That's all. What did he say I want? Some King Kong what? Usually they come in plants. Yes, sir. I got my package. Oh, yeah, okay. I have all size tanks here for that. Same old. I see. Yeah, I can't remember. The one I watched, the Aquaballs, you were at home. I messaged you. We were talking back and forth. I think we were talking, but your son was there. Yeah. You're just like me. Your son was there, and you were showing I think you were showing some fish. You weren't showing off the tanks. You were showing your fish. I think you were like in the kitchen. I think your wife was like making up a big old dinner or something, you know. So you were like zipping in and out, getting ready for dinner and stuff. And then your son came in and asked you for something. You're like, what? And he like whispered, and you're like, what? And you were like, get out of here. And he came in there and asked you for something. You're like, man, I buy that kid an iPhone. I buy him iPads. I buy him all these games. And he still wants more or something. I was like, man, he sounds just like me. I did the same thing. I laughed my butt off when I saw that. I was like, whatever. Getting coffee. I love coffee. Same old, same old. So, all right, yeah, I'm glad I covered all those, got those issues, some of those issues, the reasons why I've been changing my substrates over and stuff. Sorry, I'm just pushing an Indian almond leaf down, trying to help him down, trying to help a brother out, shove it down. Because it really doesn't do a whole bunch of good when it's up at the top of these leaves are so thick. The veins in them are so thick. They don't want to let water in very good. I might just take the whole box outside and let it just sit in the sun for the next like 3 days. We're in like 90 somethings for the next 3 days. So, but yeah, you guys, if you guys need leaves, Indian almond leaves, these came in really nice. They're crispy. They're some tanks are still floating. They're just, you know, they're healthy. But if I'm going to let them sit outside a little longer and let the veins dry out. None of them are purpley and stuff. They're not rubbery, you know, and crappy like that. They're real dry. If I bend them, they'll snap. But the main vein it's still pretty tough. So I'll probably take them outside and let them dry some more. But they're really pretty leaves. They're real healthy. And they're big. So, like, I cut. If you guys notice in the pictures, oh, man, I'm sorry. I haven't, geez, oh, Pete, I'm not even showing the tank. I'm showing my ugly face. I've been cutting the leaves in half. They're so huge that I'm cutting them in half for the 10 gallon. And this one doesn't even have a half. Well, yeah, it's a little less than half, but. All right, do this for Chubbs, who's probably not even here anymore. Yeah, I was trying to show these to my wife the other day because she's like, "Oh my, you know, you took a lot of the names off of the tanks." You know, because my wife helps me a lot. You know, I mean, if I get a big order or something, you know, I can't do it myself, and so she'll come over and read the sheet and start filling orders. And some tanks I don't have the names on it anymore, and so I was showing her how. I might be zoomed in too much. Oh, no, not enough. I was showing her how much darker they are on the white substrate. But, so the ones that are a little clear, they're just babies. That's why they're a little clearer. But they're still dark. It's just with this camera, you can dang near see Russia with it. So, but the bigger ones, like that one on the bottom right there, that's probably an Onyx one. But you still have some clears. I got to get out some clears. But like I said, I to make a tank really go A+ for you, you got to leave it alone. You got to more or less forget that it even exists. I mean, literally walk away from it. Like it's like covering it up with a towel. And if people say, "Hey, do you own shrimp?" You say, "No." What do you mean? I don't own shrimp. And then go back and 2 months or something, then start paying attention to it. Meaning, I mean, you're going to want to pay attention to the tank when you put the new shrimp in it and stuff, but don't stick your hands in it. Don't be moving, the moss around. Don't move the wood around because you don't like where it's at. Don't be moving your leaves around because you don't like to wear blue to, because of the bubbles. And just stay out of it. Leave them alone. They don't want you there. So, you just got to leave them alone. And that's where you have the most and best luck is when you are able to restrain yourself from going in a tank. That's the hardest part, man. It's like, when I tell everybody, if I feed one tank, it's over with. Because then I'll go to turn away and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, there's some little ones here. They look hungry. Then next thing you know, I'll pick out 5 tanks. I'll go 8, then I'll go to 20. Then I'm at 40 tanks. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, I just fed the whole room. And it's not even feeding day. So, it's the cuteness of the shrimp that sucks you in. I'm sorry, but it'll make the biggest, toughest guy a mushy, soft, little bear. I ran into a guy the other day. He's like, hey, you're that guy that looks like the Russian guy off of Rocky. Because, I'm from Lithuania. So they used to call me the Big Russian. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, my nephew lives a couple doors down from you. I tell him that you're the softest, biggest bear I've ever met in my life. I was like, don't be telling nobody that, man. Then they're all going to get a bad opinion about me, thinking I'm a nice guy and everything. But yeah, you just, leave your stuff alone. Leave it alone. Tell everybody you don't have them. Stay out of them. Leave them. And they just turn good. But yeah, San Bernardino, California shrimps. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for just stopping by to give a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. I am not joking. I appreciate everything that everyone does, especially if you're just going to stop by and give me a thumbs up. Gracias, amigo. Thank you very much. Thank you. San Bernardino. I'll make it to Cali one day. I always thought how cool it would have been to live back in the 70s, living in California. I don't know, up in the hills growing pot. Just living that life of carefree, no one cares, hippie. I used to have long hair. I wouldn't have a problem walking around in tie-dye and bell-bottoms right now. What would I care? There ain't nothing else going on cool anyways. Hey, give me my shrimp. Put me up in the hills of Cali. Let me grow my shrimp with bell-bottoms and tie-dye. I'm good, dude. Real long hair, hippie hair. That's it, brother, right there. They'd come up to try to raid me and stuff and be like, where's the weed? Weed? What are you talking about? We grow shrimp here, brah. We surf the waves and we grow shrimp. What are you talking about, yo? But yeah, so this tank, I mean, it doesn't look as good as the black that's showing off the browns, not the browns, but the rusty onyx color and stuff. But I'm able to keep track. Excuse me, hippie life. Yep, I'm able to keep track and view the health of my shrimp better than on black. Because if the babies aren't surviving, I don't know, because I can't even see the suckers. So, because when they're born, they're almost clear, or they're like a very light smoky color, So that's why with black rose it's hard. You don't want to cull too early, because most of us know how fast a neo can start to breed. So it's right around the sub-adult. Just before it starts to get to that sub-adult, that's when you want to start doing your culling. But the thing is what I found before, because when I first started to become a shrimp breeder, I put my shrimp on white gravel, because my thought process was if I put it on white and they lighten up, then those are the ones that need to go. Because here's the thing, if I sell them to you, you take them home, put them on white, a black one turns, greenish or yellowish because it's relaxed and the white substrate, maybe their pigment isn't as dark. It's a shrimp that's not as dark as the others, and it turns light. Then I was like, well, those are the ones I want to get rid of. Well, it was the black rose. Actually, it was the black rose. I started pulling some out, and Luke said, hey, can I have them? I was like, you want them? I said, they're clear. Well, they're like yellowy. He's like, yeah. I said, some of them are like grayish, inky color, like a watered down ink. He's like, yeah, I'll take it. Can I have them, Dada? I said, yeah. So I took them upstairs, put them in there. Went back about, 3-4 hours later. Every one of them was a solid black. I was like, okay, no more. I will never breed shrimp on a lighter substrate to cull them off of that, because it's not a good way to cull the shrimp. It's an improper culling method to have them on really light substrate and to cull them and say they're no good, especially with cherries. I don't even sell cherries anymore, but cherries were really bad for that. They would dang near turn clear and just have little spots of red in them. But if you put it on black, they would turn red. So, I used to tell myself, well, if people take these home and they put them on white, they're going to more or less kind of clear up. And I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do with it, because if you put them on black, they turn really dark. So it has to do, they're kind of like geckos, or whatever, like a lizard. They adapt to their background, their surroundings. So, there's really not much I can do. Yeah, I'm in the softest. You're the softest bear in the town, yeah. He said, that's my life now. Hippie life. But too bad I'm not in the hills, just in Los Angeles County, where everything is not cheap. And doesn't it? Oh, Leah just back. I'm back. Just had to move a tank. Oh, LA City of Angels. Hello, Jeffrey. Hey, Leah. Welcome back, Leah. Yeah, I don't know. It's where I live. I'm in the suburbs. Like Detroit's downtown. I'm about 25 minutes. If I get on the expressway 2 miles south of me, I can get to downtown and the Canadian bridge to go to Canada, 25 minutes, 25 minutes. So I'm in the suburbs. So, it's like I got to drive to the store and this and that. I don't have, like, where I live, there's like 2 houses. There's one next to me, and then there's one next to them, and then there's no more houses. And our backyards, I have an acre. I'm 180 foot wide. My yard's 180 foot wide by whatever it is deep. I can't remember what it is deep. But it's an acre just, with the backyard and the front yard. Because I have I have a big front yard, but the back and the front is an acre. Well, me, the neighbor next to me, and the neighbor, us 3 houses, we're like on the biggest lots. I just got lucky. We got lucky looking for this house. We wanted a yard that was really big for the kids, so I could build them a fort. And, then we knew that, we like dogs and we wanted dogs and, this and that. So now we got everything that we wanted. Now I beat my head against the wall every day that I have to cut the grass. I love cutting grass, but son of a bitch, if I don't get out there and go, oh, I got to cut behind the garage too. Oh, but yeah. Living in the city would be cool. It does cost more, but you're closer to stuff. But then everyone's up under you too. So I don't know. California, LA and all that. It would be I like the 4 seasons. I love, I like snow. I like rain. I like the cold. I like the heat. even though I'll complain about them all. I like them all for a reason. I like to go get in the car and floor it down the road when there's no traffic. Literally, it's nothing. It just punts the car, whoa, goes sideways in the snow. You know, it's a blast to act like a kid when you're almost 50. You know, it's just... So I'd never give it up. I would never leave Michigan, but I would love to go to California, LA, all that stuff. Check it out. You know, go on a vacation there and write it off as a, a bucket list thing. Because it's like a bazillion movies I've watched that, San Francisco. I just want to see those, how the roads go up those hills and everything. Man, it'd be so cool to go down on a BMX bike or something. I know it's corny, but, it'd be super cool. My dad lives in Windsor, Ontario, just across that bridge. Oh, really? Oh, so he lives by the strip club right there? Oh, what was that? That was... God damn, I can't remember. There was a rock and roll club where I used to go up to the first main road, make a left, take it down about a mile. There was a bar on the right hand side called Penrods, and live bands would play in there. But yeah, when you come over the bridge right up there, I think it's first or second light. There's a strip club right there. Oh, I didn't say that. No one goes to that. That place is closed. I'm in a city called Bellflower. Yeah, it would be really cool. That's like one day I'll bother Dan Slee and show up at his house knocking at his door, and he's gonna be like, "What? I'm gonna be strip male? Pull that couch out." I told him that I'm gonna sleep in his art studio for a few days when I come visit. And just before I leave, I'm gonna have all these little vials. I'm gonna take like 40 of these. I'm going to put a little water in there. I'm going to put one shrimpy in it. Snap it shut, and I'm going to drop it in my bag. He'll never know. Never know. I'm going to come home with a whole bunch of these, just all with little names on the top of it. Frankie, Joey, Stevie. Yeah, he ain't going to know. He said anytime. Yeah. I'll be like, "Come here." Put him in his little cup. He's going to be like, clip it. He'd be like, "What?" He'd be all cocking it or locking in a shell in his shotgun and stuff. "Boy, what you doing?" I'd be like, "Nothing." Be like, "You ain't gonna shoot that in here. You'll bust all your tanks." "Well, that's I'm gonna wait for you to walk outside the room." Yeah, he'd be counting shrimp. Yeah. Hey, I go over there to visit. He's gonna have like this little bridge, and it's gonna have like a little laser beam going across, and he's gonna put food on this side and make them. He's gonna corral them around. He's gonna have like an Amano shrimp, corral them around like cows and make them walk through, and it's going to go cha-ching, 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 like a counter at the bar, the doorman clicking it for everybody that comes in. And he's going to do it when I go to leave. Hold on a minute, I got one tank left. Yep, the boas. It looks a little light. Be like, "I swear I ain't got nothing." Yeah. He said, "I'll be counting shrimp." That is funny. That is so funny. Holy snikes, I've been on here 3.5 hours. What the? It's 12 o'clock. Oh my bejeezers. I think it might be time. Oh, just to let you guys know, I'm only saying this just because you guys kind of follow. Went to the doctor today. They just refilled my scripts. Drove the hour, get my scripts refilled. Now I got them. They're going to set me. I got to go, not tomorrow, day after. I got to go Friday for the next injection in my neck. I don't know. That stuff, I think that's a hoax too. It worked for like the next day, and like the first day and a half, 2 days, felt like you tore everything out, gave me all brand new stuff. Yeah, now it's all gone. But so they're gonna get me set up to start going to physical therapy and a chiropractor. I was like, look, shouldn't I go to a chiropractor? I said, look, I see this guy like this Arab dude. Do you ever see this dude? I don't know if he's Arab or Mexican. I don't know. Big, muscly dude. He's a chiropractor. He's on YouTube. I even messaged the guy after I got my accident. I was like, look, I need help. Can you please contact? I need help. Everybody kept hitting like, but he never contacted me. Anyways, he like, the dude's big. And he went to see this doctor guy, this other chiropractor, that wrapped a towel around his neck when he was laying down. And he's like, okay, ready? And he said, yeah. And then he grabbed that, and it cracked him, like, all the way down his sternum, everything. But he's, like, known for putting the curve back in the neck. Well, my curve goes up, and then it goes straight up. That's why I have all the bad headaches from the accident. Well, I was like, shouldn't I go to a chiropractor? Like, I'm seeing these people get their stuff pulled and adjusted to line them up. I said, you guys ain't doing none of that. He's like, oh, no, I could set you up for that, too. I was like, look, I got like 15 chiropractors right around me. I said, you know, no, we'll set that up. So hopefully I can start getting hopefully I can start getting my stuff adjusted. And you want to say hi? Would you say hi? Would you say hi? Would you, good boy, huh? You come down and say hi, Dada? Huh? Come down and say hi, Dada? Huh? Huh? Would you, did you wink at no licks? Did you wink at me? You want to say hi? Look at everybody. Look, right here. Gunner. Would you, good boy. Would you, good boy? All right, come on. All right, go. Good boy. Another one of my children. But yeah, so now they're refilling the patches that I take. These are 20 milligram. These are almost $600 for 4 patches. They refilled my Flex Raw, refilled my Volume, refilled the gel, the pain gel. It's a clear gel. You put it wherever it hurts. You put it on, and it's like muscle rub times 1,000. Literally goes right in there and takes all the pain away. You know, but it doesn't last forever. But holy crap, it's $51 a tube. I don't pay, workman's comp pays. But so I got all the meds refilled, and then they're setting me up for try to do some exercises and stuff. But they said I got to go back on the 10th of next month. They want to see how this next shot does. And I was like, well, the first shot ain't done nothing, so it's not my money. Whatever. So yeah. Such a good boy. Yes, he is. He is a good boy. Chubby Guppy. I know they're kind of expensive right now, but I did get shirts. I don't know. I got 3 left, but they're only extra larges. They're probably too small for you. But I'm going to try to get some more made here. Well, it's going to be a minute because Leah's drawing me some pictures. Like I said, Leah, do whatever you want. Draw me like a crystal red. And then if you have like a design or something that you think would look cool, you see my shirt. So if you do Detroit big on top, Shrimp and Aquatics, wherever, you want to design something, design it. I mean, you want to help me out like that, I'll take it. I don't care. I mean, like I said, I'd appreciate it. I'll take care of you. But, yeah, I would like to get, for one, I'd like to get the money back that my wife paid to get them made, but I want to get them out there. I mean, if I could give them away and I had that ability financially, I would. But the next sets, or soon, I hope that I can start doing that. If I got to get business rolling here. So, I know times are tough for everybody right now. That's why I'm not like pushing to sell stuff. I just let you guys know what I have, and that's it. So, I know where dehumidifier's full. So, okay, everyone, I want to say thank you so much to my moderators for doing such an incredible job and hanging out with me for the past 3.5 hours. That is so incredible of you. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys are incredible. Thank you for all the support you guys give us. Without you, I mean, without all you guys, I mean, I'd just be talking to air right now. So, I mean, I do talk to myself a lot, but it's just not the same. But, yeah, but everybody that's, even if you're not a subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Hope everyone subscribes if you're not a subscriber, even if you watch the replay of this. Us here at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics appreciate everything everyone does. And that's just watching us. I mean, you know, I know all my streams aren't super cool. That's why, you know, I'm trying to do more stuff. You know, I'm videoing different stuff. You know, I'm writing out stuff. You know, I got 10 reasons why you want to keep Caridina shrimp. Getting ready to do that. But the March shrimp tanks thing showed up, so that took precedence. You know, I'm just going to start bringing you guys more info. I don't mind sitting here kicking it all day. But, you know, I really want to, you know, I love shrimp and I love talking about it. And I really, really, really enjoy it. So I don't want to come here and sit and, you know, just talk about nothing every day. I just don't think it's fair. So I have to put in my work, my hard work, and bring you guys stuff, you know, every week. But, you know, more than once a week. So I know I haven't done an auction. So I know people don't like to leave comments and stuff, but if you guys want auctions, I got plenty of stuff to do auctions with. We could do, you know, spin the wheel. We auction off shrimp. Spin the wheel for, you know, products, you know, whatever. See, I like that because if it doesn't go for a lot of money, then you got down, you know. I like to offer that, you know, I think that's cool. 2, 3 visible shrimp, Dan, in the tiger tank with their 4. I don't know, can't see a damn bit of design on them. So, oh yeah, okay, and don't forget aqua balls. Let me write on here. I know you said you sent me something. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my phone from my son now if he's done with it, and we will talk. And I will get this out to you. What is today? Oh, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. If you don't order shrimp, I'll put it in tomorrow's order or tomorrow's mail. So, and yeah, probably it'll fit just in the envelopes that my wife got me. So, but okay. Thank you everybody for showing up. You guys are the best. Thank you, Chubby Guppy. Thank you, everybody. You guys rock. We had a really good night tonight. A lot of people. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, be safe, you guys. No matter what. Hey, don't take things as a grain of salt. I want you guys to be here tomorrow, and a week from now, 5 years from now. So, you know, don't think that this crap going around is, you know, a joke. Hey, it could be. I don't know. So just wear a mask. And, you know, just be safe. So on that note, see you guys. Be good. Have a good Thursday. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Stay shrimpy and stay healthy. Be good. See you guys. Peace.